Oscar's about to be back in town. He's on his flight tonight. Isn't he here? Isn't he as well? We're live. Dude, we have nobody watching. If you're the host of that.
Really bad start to our second stream. So,
You're taking your good old time.
how do you guys do?
We got 13 and a half minutes till tip-off of Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals versus the Boston Celtics. Miami Heat versus Boston Celtics. Me and Josh talked about the series a little bit last night, or for you guys today in our podcast that came out. So what you looking forward to tonight?
See the defensive schemes from especially Boston.
Without Al Horford and Smart.
Really?
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I did not see
Al
that.
Horford's out health and safety. Marcus Smart has a sprained foot.
So Miami wins game 1. Unless we get a 40-piece from Tatum and a 30-piece from Brown, which is very
It's possible.
It's unlikely though. But just see what Miami came out to do. See if they're out on a mission, or if they saw that these guys are out also, and they want, like, if they just want to coast. See if they're really a championship team in this type of a game.
Boston?
No, Miami.
Miami? Oh, Miami has to capitalize. They have to. They have the depth advantage now is going to be evident. Robert Williams is going to get the start, so we'll see how healthy he is.
Okay.
It's a lot of moving pieces going on, but it will be. I think it'll be an exciting game regardless. The defensive just battle this is going to be, like, I know Marcus Smart, defensive player of the year, is out for Boston, but it's going to be a battle. I'm interested to see now if Tatum has to guard Jimmy Butler. Like, a lot. He took on Giannis, he took on KD. And
he's going to have to.
I just want to see who he gets. Jaylen Brown. They have guys to throw at him, but it'll be interesting to see what matchup does the best, and from Miami's standpoint, how they go at Tatum and Brown and trying to slow them down. I am interested in seeing that also. And then also where they go to offensively to start the game will be huge for them, because I think you attack Williams. And
to start the game.
You give Bam some elbow touches, give him some opportunities out those areas. I think he has to capitalize on those.
I know you got Miami.
I have Miami, yes.
Now, knowing these injuries, I also will say Miami is going to win. Originally, I was with Boston in Game 1. But now without Marcus Smart and without Al Horford, and an possibly unhealthy Robert Williams, I got Miami winning this first game. As we just saw on ESPN, the draft lottery is now finalized. we could talk about that a little bit. Or the Orlando Magic have received the first overall pick. It goes Magic, OKC, Rockets, and then the Kings have the fourth pick. Do you remember who has the fifth? I can't remember.
Pacers have 6.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. What are you thinking about this? I think Boston, or not Boston, oh, goodness. I think that Orlando really doesn't need any of these top 3 guys. I feel like they're pretty set in their front court.
I don't think they need them, but I don't think it hurts them.
I think they trade back.
Depends on the return.
I think they can get something really solid because there's definitely a team like the Hornets, if they can't get a DeAndre Ayton or a trade for Rudy Gobert, that will definitely be interested in a Chet Holmgren at the first pick. And I think they could have a solid plethora of picks and some young guys coming their way. Like a PJ Washington, 3 firsts, type deal. But
I'm just promoting. My bad.
It's going to be. We'll talk a little bit more about this, but we'll definitely get more in depth after the season, in between playoff games, if there's not much going on, in between finals games.
That's actually one thing. We'll start having more draft content as we get closer to the draft and as things progress. Like, we just had the lottery today, but the playoffs have been such a big part of what we've been doing. So once the playoffs start wrapping down, especially during the finals, I know we'll both be doing draft content. So once he won't make the video, but just in terms of getting some input from him and stuff, because his videos are kind of rough.
Hey man, I got us popular. I got us popular. Hey man, go check out that Golden State Warriors video to see what I said before the season. I was on the bandwagon before everyone else. I believed in them before, even though I said they're going to lose to the Mavs. That's just the pride in me.
I think
going against the Warriors.
In terms of the draft, though, like I don't know how much research you've done, but who are you like under like somebody that's like not a big name? Who are you like excited to see at the next level?
The Shaden Sharp count?
No, because he's like projected top 5 apparently.
He counts.
No,
like he counts as a big name.
Well, he's projected top. I mean, like somebody now.
But we haven't seen him play. It's a big question mark.
It is a question, but I mean, like, just excited. Somebody that you've seen, and you're excited to see it translate.
Jalen Duran, I think he's a sleeper pick. Kind of Ty Washington. I think it'll take him a few years to figure it out in the league, but he definitely has. He's played. Him at his time in Kentucky he's been very like. Calm with the basketball, even keel. He never gets too high, never gets too low. He shot the ball very solid. I think his game will translate well. I think it'll take him a solid adjustment period. And where he is projected right now, I don't know if that'll help because he'll be drafted into a team that's kind of ready, on the brink of kind of winning the championship, unless somebody trades for that pick, obviously. But I think he would fit better in like a Houston or Detroit, like one of the Detroit got the 5th pick.
Detroit.
One of those like bottom feeder teams that are still kind of struggling to get up to the top of the NBA, and I think that Ty would be a huge piece of that growth with those teams.
For me, I think it's Dyson Daniel.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
From he was on the G League Ignite. I love his game. I love what he brings.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be really big.
I think he's gonna be huge. Like honestly, like I know that they're both Australian, but we talked about this in the podcast. Just he's like a very Josh Giddey-esque player, where he's gonna be able to run an offense, and he also his jump shot went from like nothing to like shooting 38% toward the end of the G League. So, like, you know he has NBA range with consistency, and I think his game is going to be transcendent in terms of just improving an offense dramatically while also being able to hold his own defensively. So, I am excited to watch that guy and see where he gets picked and what situation he's in for his future. But
this game should be coming on pretty soon, so let's get back to this. Who do you think are the X factors for both teams?
X Factor? X Factor for Miami. I'm going to go with Bam. As I said earlier, he needs to be aggressive from the jump, really attack and show that he's the best center in this league, in this series, not league, in this series. And then for Boston, they need the Derek White, Grant Williams, Robert Williams. They need one of those guys to step up and fill the void for Al Horford and Smart, who have been phenomenal in their playoff run so far.
For me, for Boston, I would say Derek White again. Just when we did the Bucks game, I said Derek White also. Or I said Marcus Smart, sorry. But Derek White because he. He's back. Grant and Victor Oladipo.
I like the Oladipo take. I like the Oladipo.
I'm saying for Miami, Tyler Hero, but back to Derek White, I would say that Derek White is definitely he's been the kind of force for them in that, especially in that game 6, kind of getting down into the lane, kickouts, getting those open threes, and then Miami, Tyler Hero. Not only in this game but in this series, he needs to be a huge part for Miami to be able to get past this Boston team and have the hopes to win a NBA Finals. They need to have that big time bench production that he had all year for Miami, and Tyler Hero's also the GOAT, so
Baby GOAT.
He's in the same league as Luka. That's all I know.
Not yet.
He's there.
Not yet. All right, do you think he'll be an all-star in? I'll just say next season because I think in 2 years it's a given. I think.
Yes. But how much do you think Boston's going to take what happened in the bubble, Tyler Hero, and how close they were really to beating Miami and making it to the finals? Personal.
I think it's personal both ways because there's been chatter both sides.
Well, there's disrespect with Miami, yes, but I feel like that kind of
Tatum went on the JJ and talked and said that he said that Bam's block wasn't legit and stuff like that.
That's not legit. You say
he blocked him. That's what they were talking, man. It was both sides that really just didn't. I don't even it's not belief, but both sides were not.
I get it for Boston. Kind of everybody was saying that how much different it was, but Miami was built for that. Miami's mentality and how they draft people, how they play basketball, that was they got that grit that they needed in that bubble set.
They were the 5 seed too.
Yes, they were.
But
they didn't care where they were.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I do like the Victor Oladipo thing because he's another guy off the bench that could get a lot of production. He's kind of getting back into his own after all those injuries, all that time off. He's been a big part of Miami, and another person you could say off the bench is Duncan Robinson. We talked about in our podcast how he has the opportunity in the series to get a lot more chances of getting onto the floor because they won't need him as much defensively due to Boston not having as many playmakers and guys that can get downhill as Philly did. So Duncan Robinson's another guy. Miami has quite a few people off the bench that have the opportunity to step up and be that X factor. Like we said in our podcast, that they are probably one of the deepest teams, if not the deepest team in this playoffs right now.
So Boston's going with Derek White and Robert Williams instead of Smart and Horford. My bad for interrupting.
Nah, you Gucci, fam. What does our loyal following of Elijah Ropayeski saying to us over there?
What's Eli saying? Doesn't play. I think he's talking about Duncan.
He'll probably play this game because they're gonna have somebody off the bench like an Aaron Naismith or something step up and play because they're not gonna play Derek White 48 minutes.
It keeps making noises, doesn't it? Do you hear that?
I don't know if that might be something else.
My bad. I think we're having technical difficulties, but I might be tripping. But let's go Heat, guys. What's your series prediction again? Heat in 6 or 7?
In 7.
I got Heat in 6.
It's very nice to see this scene again.
White
Miami, white hot, yes, but like just Miami in the playoffs, full arena. Like this is growing up. This is the main scene that stuck with me. Like them against Toronto, them playing Indiana.
Oh, this Indiana, man. Indiana series were
Like this is a very special scene, in my humble opinion.
Hey, we're only 4 hours away.
Yeah. Check us out at Game 2, man.
We'll catch us live from Game 2 in Miami.
And Boston
We're
wins
off.
the tip. Get it to Jaylen Brown to start. Back to Derek White.
To zoom in.
Yep. To Tatum. Get him in space on
Switching
Bam.
all.
Going downhill. Kick out to Grant Williams. Pump. Sidestep. Uh-oh. He's still hot. Grant Williams. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
We got
oh
two
boy.
Williams out there. Dang it! This gonna suck. Pin down for Strusey. Try to get Strus going early. Kick the short roll. Little floater from PJ Tucker, who was long. Rebound by Boston.
We're gonna get you guys the play-by-play.
Get it to Jaylen Brown. Another pin down for Tatum. Get him open. Get him in space with Gabe Vincent on him, taking it downhill. Just outmanned him. For 2 more, 5-zip early. Boston trying to get Strus open again. Back to Bam.
Be aggressive, you have.
Not doing anything. Jimmy with a pull-up. This is short. Boston early. Stopping Miami's attack as Jaylen Brown comes down the floor, misses the layup. Robert Williams gets the rebound and foul on his putback. Man, oh man. That last possession was those possessions that for Miami, that you don't want to see. Those stagnant possessions where it just ends up in getting the ball to Jimmy and getting out of the way. I'd obviously like to see Bam be more aggressive in that.
Uh-oh, we got the brothers back. Okay. Circa 2014 Heat crowd. I can't hear the crowd, so I can't validate that statement, but I'm hoping that it's like that in there.
Yeah, Kale, you know. You're there. In spirit.
Remember Kale was a big Heat fan?
Kale was a big everything fan.
I know.
Gabe Vincent, after Robert Williams makes both free throws, comes downhill.
Pitch and catch.
The screen from PJ Tucker, little floater blocked by Robert Williams. That is what they missed without him. Even though Al Horford did his job. Backdoor from Jaylen Brown. Called the kickball? Foul? Kickball? I think they call it kickball. On that pass.
The level of coaching in the series is about to be incredible.
Inbound to Derek White. Bam heavy denying.
They're switching
Jaylen Brown.
everything. I love it.
Jaylen Brown's still with Bam on him. Gives him a few pump fakes. Misses the layup.
Nice
Jimmy
take
Butler gets
in
the
the
rebound. Got numbers. Running it up the floor. Kick out to Gabe Vincent for
Shot
3.
ready, baby.
Misses long. Jimmy Butler with the offensive board. Misses the layup. I think that was altered by Robert Williams again. Gets it back for a third time. Strusey, baby, steps in. That should have been a foul. and Grant Williams and Jimmy Butler are going to jump up. Oh, Kale, you got your bum jersey on? You cheering for Miami since the Penguins are out now? Rip the Penguins, Eli. 3-1. Crosby was back for the last one too, man. That is staying with Miami after the jump ball.
Miami just needs some movement.
His starting pace is kind of with Boston a little bit, but you guys both have the same type of pace.
Yeah, I know. They're pre-switching. They're pre-switching. See how Derek White...
Yeah.
They're just anticipating action.
Gets it in to Tucker. They do get that switch back and a block by Derek White.
Look at that hustle by Gabe Vincent.
They are being a pest with Max Strus shooting threes, man.
Penguins.
Unfortunate loss. Poor Penguins, man. Inbound Derek White getting that downhill action for Tatum to get him in space with Tucker on him. Tries to body
Good individual defense.
Great defense by PJ Tucker. Running it up the floor, more numbers. Bam being somewhat aggressive, getting into the lane. Gonna do a little post fade. Knocks it down for Miami's first points.
No comment on the Pat Bev comments.
Oh boy, wait till a timeout. Wait till a timeout. And it goes off the hands of Grant Williams going back to Miami. Whoa, you just wait for a timeout, Elijah. You wait. Oh. A little short roll to PJ Tucker. Now Miami's getting their roll on. They're getting the shots that they want. 7 for Miami. Derek White dribbling down the floor.
They're simple away action. Just trying to get some movement.
Vincent a little jumpy. Wide open 3 for Jaylen Brown. Knocks it down. 10-4 Boston. Bam takes a handoff to Gabe Vincent. Little zoom action for Strus trying to get him an open look. Derek White's doing a really good job on Vincent right now. Going back to Boston, tipped it out.
Kale, I don't think that that's a bold take. I think it's a pretty good one. The most underrated player in the series, Gabe Vincent.
Bold take.
I don't think it's that bold. I think it's just facts.
Derek White taking it off the Robert Williams screen. Fine, great pass. Derek White's been playing well so far early. But Grant Williams misses the corner 3.
Derek White's ability to create out those paint touches has just been awesome in late series for Boston, and he's shown it today too.
The most underrated player in the series throws the ball away. Tatum gets the open layup on the fast break. That's unfortunate. No timeout yet.
No timeout.
It's 12-4 Boston. Jimmy Butler on the top of the key, trying to get the switch onto Robert Williams. Now they're going after him. Bodies Robert Williams and gets the easy dunk. That is what I thought that they would do most of this series, most of this game. As soon as they win in 6. Tatum and 1. I did not see what happened, but Tatum got to the rim. Got the and 1.
It was off of Flair. Flair, a bad switch, and then Strus was in recovery. And he made like a half play. Let's see if we got any. Dylan's here in spirit, guys.
Another faithful listener of our first podcast, or first live stream. Gabe Vincent takes it off the PJ Tucker screen, and Tatum takes the ball away on the handoff to Jimmy Butler. Tatum has been a pest also. on the defensive end. Kind of all of Boston's playing very good defense so far to start this game off. What are your opening thoughts of these first 6 minutes?
Miami looks very out of it. They look like they're coming off from 4 days off. Boston's just a lot more locked in. I love Boston's energy. They're getting good looks in offense. They're not settling. They're getting downhill creating. And Miami just needs to hone in, do what they do. Their backside rotations aren't where they need to be positioning. They're really staying attached on the perimeter, which I don't know why they're doing that. But, hey, it's early in the game. Maybe they're just out of whack right now. I do like the switching all around, and Boston defensively has just been pretty solid. I think that you need to continue to do what you did all year, and it'll work out pretty well probably for you. So, do you want to give a take, or do you want to dive into Pat Bev?
I'm going to give my take a little bit. It's a small take. You said it all. We've seen Miami go down like this before, start slow, and then come back and win by 30. So
Yeah.
It's not like this is the beginning of a Boston blowout. Miami's done it before. But now on to Pat Bev, man.
Miami looks sloppy, Kale said. Well, thank you.
It's not that they look sloppy, it's just Boston's defense. Boston's defense, like, they're being pests right now. I mean, I'm a pest on the defensive end, as Kale should know. But they're being a pest. From pest to pest. And now on to another pest, Pat Bev. So he wants to say that he's not scared of Chris Paul. He doesn't stay up late the night before games, something like that, when he plays Chris Paul, but he goes to bed at 8 o'clock when he's playing Steph Curry. I got the stats for you if you really want them. So I don't know what game this was. I cannot remember. But it was in last year's playoffs, which is something...
Like Pat Bev, talk about pest.
Yeah, I did that transition, Eli, don't you worry. But I'm not sure what game this is. It was on the 30th of June if someone like Eli wants to do their research. But Chris Paul scored 41 points with 4 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 steals. Now that sounds like someone you might want to be scared of, just due to the fact that he kind of 40-balled on you. And then you proceed to go and shove him in the back to end the game, which is just uncalled for, really. But Pat Bev wants to talk. That's all he does. It doesn't really matter, man. At the end of the day, it's just adding fuel to the fire of Chris Paul, and
why is Dirk on TV?
He'll be back better than ever. Dirk and Michael B. Jordan would be a pretty sick duo.
It would be. But all right, my take on that. I don't want to give a take, but Pat Bev needs to understand who he is and why he's getting paid a lot of money to play basketball, and that is not to be a star. And
this man said if he was given freedom, he would do the same thing that Chris Paul does. I'd like to see you score 40 in a playoff game, bud. We'll give you all the shots and you wouldn't score 40.
Bev is great at what he does, but I wouldn't say he is.
He's not a scorer. He's a defensive player. That's
Yeah, he's an all-world defender, but he needs to stay in his lane. But we're back to the action, just under 7 minutes. And Tatum just put the moves on Gabe. Your boy's in.
Yes, Tyler's dribbling down the floor, reading the comments over here. Tyler going to start early. He's going to start early. Tyler hits the 3 off the ball screen, man. Uh-oh. Boston's getting a little flashback right now. Oh, boy. They're a little scared. 9-14. Boston leads. Tyler guarding Derek White. If you guys didn't know, we are.
Look at the positioning now. Look at the positioning. They're all loaded up in the box. They're forcing out. Made Derek White hesitate. That's great defense besides not finishing with a rebound.
But it's okay. You're being a little loud right Gabe Vincent dribbled it down the floor. They should be looking for Tyler now. He's on fire already. Gabe Vincent out trying to get Jimmy. Foul on Jaylen Brown, I believe.
No, I think it's not Grant. Grant Williams, I think, checked him. You gotta finish that possession. I know.
Makes no sense.
I know.
Tyler Hero off the Zoom. Little hesitation over 2 people.
That's a good
misses
miss.
it. That's a good. Yeah. I wouldn't be mad about that if I was Tyler. Misses the mid range. Derek White, little pocket pass to Robert Williams. Oh man, Boston is having their way right now. Tyler coming back down the floor. Jimmy off of curl, little floater, and that's gonna fall. That's a very good touch on that shot.
I like how they're really getting downhill like every possession. They're not settling.
I mean, I still have a feeling that Miami's going to win by like 10 plus. Like, we can talk about that after the first, but
Good switch.
Robert Willie, Tatum misses the 3 on the
Way to
wing.
leak out, Jimmy.
Tyler running up the floor. Tucker trail. Screen from Bam. Another pocket pass to Bam. Going to the rim. That's what we like to see from Bam Adebayo. We need to see an aggressive Bam Adebayo. Is that Tyler in the chat? Oh boy.
Tyler Futrell.
Oh boy, we got
Man,
Tyler
the man, the
in
myth, the
chat.
legend. Check out his podcast. It got the most views, believe it or not.
Robert Williams off the roll with a little floater at the rim.
Tyler Futrell, the living legend. Welcome to the channel.
Gabe Vincent to the rim
For the
with a
second
really
time.
tough finish over Robert Williams. That is a beautiful finish. from
See,
from-
Miami's not settling. They're getting
Gabe
downhill.
Vincent.
They're creating out of the paint. I said
That's-
Miami.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
they need to do to be successful against this defense. Good switch by Bam Adebayo to take away that pin down, and Tyler bails out Derek White. It's not his fault though. The court is slippery.
It's me, Christ, in the chat. Rob, no, I don't think he is. And that was a bailout call.
I don't think it was a bailout call. I think that was a little slippery on the floor, and
That's what I mean.
Tyler bumped him. I mean, Tyler does have like superhero strength or something. Derek White to the line though, misses the first one.
Celtics in 5. Tyler over here.
Hey man, it could happen.
Making
It
some
could happen,
mistakes.
Tyler. You never know. You never know. Miami is kind of a bottom feeder team.
He probably is lost in Alaska. I think he's probably running away from a grizzly bear at the moment.
Still in Alaska.
He's an internship up there.
Oh.
This is all while Derek White is shooting some free throws. Yeah, Tyler has been lost in Alaska. Fun fact.
Derek White makes the second free throw.
Syracuse legend, Trevor.
Couldn't pass under the rim.
All right, guys, we gotta get back to the game.
Cootie was the guy that was at Syracuse for like 20 years, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Getting double set action on a 5-out. Nice
Round
over and
fake
drop.
Pritchard in the game. Gonna put
Guarded by
nose
Oladipo.
on Oladipo. Nah. Great tip out by throw the ball. Oh my God!
Miami is on a run right
Tyler
now.
Hero, man. Great pass up the floor to Jimmy Butler for the finish.
I like
That was
the
all Tyler.
Tice Deadman to keep those guys matched up with each other. They play similar style. They'll both rough each other up. I like it. Jimmy, way to push the pace.
Gets it up to Tyler to go. And Tyler the floater, that's a bucket. That's a bucket. It's Tyler's game.
Tie game, just under 3 minutes. Boston timeout.
Hey man,
Miami just went on a
Tatum is having flashbacks. That's all I'm saying.
Miami just went on a great run. fueled by their defense, getting out on the open floor, making plays in early
Oh my
offense.
goodness. Another goat in the chat. Man, the myth, the
The
legend.
Heat taking it home. Brady Fallon with the
Brady
drop.
Fallon has a 5% chance he's watching the game right now.
Guys, thanks for lining up the chat. I appreciate it. Man, look at this go. But all right, under 3 minutes remaining, tied game. Miami's on this run. If you're Boston in the timeout, what are you looking for? What do you want now?
This is just a timeout to calm everybody down. We'll get to that, Elijah.
We'll take that. We'll take that later too, Tyler.
We'll talk about this later. But this is just a calm one down type thing. Less than 5%. It's just get them back on the right track. Get them back to doing what they were doing early. Getting in the paint, getting open threes. Defensively, I mean, Miami's kind of just getting out of running. They were making some tough layups, tough shots at the rim. Tyler just made that really tough floater. But, I mean, just get back to what you were doing early.
Yeah, I think a big thing, though, is you need a limit transition. Like, you need to get back. Don't worry too much about offensive rebounding.
That's what they've been like kind of all game, though. They were just getting them early.
So, because Miami thrives on the break, they're the second fastest team left out of the field of 4 teams. So need to prevent those chances and really make them work in the half court if you're Boston. But if you're Miami, continue to get these breaks, rebound, get stops, throw it ahead, make plays early, first 8 seconds, try to get something good.
This guy's an idiot in this commercial, man. He didn't hold the door and then that's what you get. Get hit by the car.
This Volkswagen commercial.
Dang, man.
But all right,
Valley Boys are coming back stronger than ever. Tyler, if you didn't hear my proposal, because I am going to be an NBA GM one day, and you could be my permanent manager if you really would like to. I am going to sign and trade DeAndre Ayton for.
He's telling us to answer Eli's question. We'll get to Eli's question.
I'm taking Jimmy.
I'm taking Jimmy also.
We're going to sign a trade with DeAndre Ayton for Miles Bridges, get him to Charlotte, so they could be a powerhouse in the East. And then we're going to go out and fix up a trade with our young guys and first-round picks to get Rudy Gobert. So we have a starting 5 of Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Miles Bridges, Mikal Bridges, and Rudy Gobert, and then we'll go back out and we'll get ourselves a nice little bench lineup for whatever we lost. I mean, we got to keep Cam Johnson. We do have to keep him. Dario Saric might have to be in that trade, unfortunately, but we did get 64 wins without him. So,
all right, back to the action.
But no one's scared of us, so it's okay. Derek White dribbling down the floor.
Boston
Tyler Hero locking up. Elevator for Peyton Pritchard into a ball screen. Pritchard getting downhill.
Dedmon's doing awesome in the drop.
And another turnover. Good pass by Oladipo for a dunk by Martin.
Caleb Martin, man.
Yeah,
He's been incredible. I screwed up in the video with the Trae Young video, and I was corrected.
Did you say Cody Martin?
Yeah, I said it once.
I was going to say Cody. Tatum taking it downhill.
Tough finish
over Dedmon. 23-23.
Oh, this is going to be in the 90s.
It's gonna be a very good game here. It's lining up to be a good game. Miami is on this run, though.
Horns. Flair
for Tyler.
Cleared the side.
Tyler's game. Little spin back. Cross. Get to the rim. Tried to get it to Dedmon. Should have went up for the layup.
It's okay. Good transition.
Coming down by Pritchard. Ball screen. Drop again.
Charge
Tried
guard.
to take the charge. Got the charge. Is Caleb Martin. Whew.
Great positioning. Way to take it in the chest, too. Miami leads the league in charges, guys. Just a fun fact. Look at that. That's not even. That's an awesome charge.
Not even disputable.
Going back to the
Horns. Goat's coming down the floor, gets the
flare.
Same thing. The flare refuses the flare. Gets the ball screen, trying to get Derek White on him. Taking Derek White, Jimmy Butler, charge on Jimmy Butler. Derek White slid in front. Not a flop. He got in front of him. Same thing that happened on the other end, except that was the help defense. This was the on-ball defense.
So that was a flop.
So keep trying to complain, Miami Heat fan.
Look at that. That's a whole charge.
You could say he flopped. He really didn't go in.
He took contact.
So did Derek White. Pritchard dribbling up the floor. Oladipo guarding him. Going to a pin down.
Ram ghost. Into a handoff of Tatum.
Tyler on Tatum. That's what they want. Tatum with a little floater. Knocks it down. That is a really tough floater. Oladipo bringing it up the floor. Screen by Dedmon. Kicks to Martin in the corner. Handoff. Good pull-up from Oladipo, long. And Strussi tipping it out. Tyler Hero's going to knock down this three. Oh, Tyler Hero misses the three. 3 seconds left on the clock. Derek White doesn't see that. Oh, wait, what?
What just happened?
Oh my God.
On the clock,
what are they doing?
No, 34.
Okay.
The clock was screwed up.
They knocked down 3. I'm not sure who it was. I was looking at the clock.
He's getting slacking with the clock.
Dwayne Dedmon setting the ball screen for Tyler. Tyler's going to do a little floater. Knocks it down. Tyler's game. Tyler's back, baby. Tyler is back. Not Futrell. Caleb Martin on Jason Tatum. Refuses the ball screen. Doesn't want Tyler Hero on him. Does not want that smoke. Tatum crosses up. Gets Pritchard with an open 3.
That's good defense by the Heat.
Long miss. Boston ends the quarter up 3 points.
Let me just touch on something real quick. Futrell, I agree with you. I would take Ayton over Gobert any day also. But, and Brady, I don't know about that.
we gotta put that video on the YouTube channel.
We need to put that video just somewhere where it could go viral.
That was the best charge I've ever seen in my life. This dude tried to take a charge with no one within 10 feet of him. He just fell over.
Oh my God.
Don't forget about the time when you tried to punt a football and missed the football and just fell over.
Brady's a freak athlete, guys.
But what do you like? What do you not like from this first quarter from Miami?
From Miami, I love the pace. Like, we need to keep trying to get these easy ones in transition. Defensively, I like the activity. We were really good in the drop, really good at getting over, forcing them off the three-point line, doing what Miami's done all year. To end that quarter, you can't really ask for much more. But for Boston, they need to find that offense that they found against the Bucks, find that offense that they had late in the quarter, getting guys downhill, playing off the paint, and keeping it simple. I think the key for Boston is attack Dedmon in Dedmon minutes, and when it turns into switches and those type of situations, try to just find the hero, find the Strus, find those guys, and try to create advantages on those switches. But defensively, they need to get back. They need to get set and force Miami to make plays in the half court. Josh is taking a little time out. But we're out here. We're live. I appreciate the chat blowing up. Brady Fallon, I wish he was related to Jimmy Fallon. And keep dropping in questions. Keep dropping in anything you got. I really appreciate the support. It means a lot. And the second quarter is going to be tipping off pretty soon. So, yeah. Thanks again, guys. We're going to keep going here. And yeah. So, Josh is back after his 30-second timeout.
Hey, man. Happens sometimes.
What you got? What you got for people? I address.
Wait, we have Jimmy Fallon's relative in here?
I already debunked it. So.
We got Robbie in the chat. Another faithful following.
Who?
Robbie. Not
Oh,
Robert.
Robbie's back?
Yep. So, if you're just joining us, we have a 3-point lead for the Boston Celtics. Always with the challenging questions, Eli.
Eli, I got Miami leading at the end of the first half.
I think Boston will still be up. I think it'll be an even quarter. I think Boston will be up 3.
Robbie, appreciate you, man. Did he just send it to you?
Ready?
We gotta get to it. We're watching Brady's charge card. He fell so early. Alright, we got the second quarter started. They went to a Caleb Martin inverted set. Tyler Hero ISO. Oh, in the ball screen with Bam down the. Oh my gosh. Turnover by Miami.
Tatum taking it down the floor, finishes it on Tyler. Probably says a word or two, which is not good to say to the baby goat. Strus with the ghost screen gets it to Bam, gets the 5 out.
Oladipo with space.
Good shot from Oladipo from 3. Make it a 2-point lead.
It's awesome seeing Oladipo back. Seeing a former All-Star
He's getting
back
back to his form.
He's actually shooting the best off the dribble pull-ups in the playoffs, percentage-wise. It's insane. It's by second spectrum. Good tip, Bam.
Pritchard tries to throw it into Robert Williams. Good fast break for Miami. Good rim defense. Is that Naismith? Naismith's getting some run right now. Peyton Pritchard to the corner. Back to Pritchard. Back up to Jaylen Brown up top.
That was good defense.
And got a foul on Strus.
I think it was on Oladipo.
Strus or Oladipo. Got the foul.
Naismith met
Great
Caleb
defense.
Martin at the...
Great defense from Naismith. No arm. Not a foul.
That was a good block.
Brown gets back to Tatum on the zoom.
Oh, they're not switching off of...
Bam.
They're keeping it switchables. Good job in the
Back
gap.
to Jaylen Brown for 3 short. Naismith's putting his name in the box score, getting an offensive rebound. Tatum blocked by Bam Adebayo. Offensive rebound again, and a little lob to Robert Williams. Marcus Smart throwing his team's orders out, and Oladipo getting downhill. Kick out to Strus, back up to the top of the key by Baby
Bam
Goat.
got the mismatch.
Back to Oladipo, taking it on
Naismith.
I thought he twisted his ankle.
Foul on Naismith on the drive.
Miami is down 4.
Miami can't have those. You gotta limit them 1 or no shots. The keys to winning the series.
We'll get to that.
We'll talk about that at half.
Up on the top of key, Tyler Hero, Bam screen, pocket pass to Bam, taking it downhill. Ooh,
Good take.
gets fouled by Robert Williams, going to the line for 2. Bam
Actually,
has
you
been
wanna-
somewhat aggressive.
You want to touch on that now a little bit, just like your quick.
We'll go halftime. We kind of brought it up early, but
We'll-
someone
we'll-
trying to be a faithful follower.
We'll
of Brady
regurgitate.
Fowler is-
So we got Bam at the charity stripe. So far to start the quarter, I think it's been pretty solid both ways.
Bam
I think
hits the
Boston
first free
started
throw.
the quarter with a lot of fire, which they needed. So Naismith's bringing great energy off the bench.
Looked like Marcus Smart down there on that offensive rebound.
Yeah. Need to have somebody fill in the void, you know?
Bam makes the second free throw. 2-point game,
Somebody chirping.
32-30. Boston in the lead. Tatum bringing it down the floor, pressured by Caleb Martin. Little
Good ball pressure.
Hand off to Jaylen Brown. Back to
Nice
Tatum.
job in the gap. Great job in the gap.
Good on-ball defense from Tatum. Help from Bam and a little lob to Robert Williams again. They're going to that now. Bam screen on Tyler. Open three. Misses. Dang it. It's Tyler's game, though. Brown
tripped up.
Naismith in the corner. Tipped out of bounds. Oh, not tipped out of bounds. It's going back to Miami. Threw the ball out of bounds. Naismith. I thought that was tipped. Bam bringing it up the floor.
Point Bam.
Gotta go down. Go at him. Go at Robert Williams. Tries to kick it to the corner. Tipped by Naismith. Naismith's been all over the floor right now. Good move by Jaylen Brown. Little Euro step to get the layup in the fast break. Bam, little zoom for Tyler. Tyler's gonna kick to the corner, wide open Oladipo. Misses. Pritchard with the rebound. Pritchard is the GOAT. Tatum up top. Tatum snatched on Oladipo. Good recovery from Bam Adebayo. Kicked up to Tyler Hero. Bam's running. Open Max Strus. Finally got his open look short. Off of the Jaylen Brown, yeah. Staying with Miami. Strus finally got his open look. Maybe that'll get him going. He missed it, but just kind of getting that open look, getting that back.
Incredible Euro step by Jaylen Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Got the ball tight.
Yeah, that was a great move.
Great finish, too. He's leaning away. Strus go to the rim. Tyler open mid-range in the corner. Misses long. Robert Williams with the ball. Pushed it up by Jaylen Brown. Pritchard coming for the ball screen. Switch with Max Strus. Jaylen Brown trying to take it at Strus. Spin move. Little fade away. Knocks it down. Jaylen Brown's getting himself going right now.
I'm actually surprised they're going at Strus like this. Especially with how well he did on James Harden.
Oladipo taking it at Pritchard. Spiked off the glass by Robert Williams. Jimmy Butler tried to miss the putback. Up to Tatum. Pritchard, a deep three. Knocks it down. Peyton Pritchard, man. Timeout Miami.
Big run by Boston, fueled by great energy of their bench guys and Robert Williams' ability to block shots and finish around the rim.
That's. Hey man, looks healthy right now.
He does look healthy right now.
That's a tough shot for Pritchard though too.
That was from like 40 feet.
But that's also a microwave right there, a living microwave of Peyton Pritchard. Just wait till Tyler gets going. Are you excited for Thor: Love and Thunder?
This isn't a Marvel channel.
I'm just sad. I mean, there's a commercial for Thor: Love and Thunder.
I'm not too.
Jacob is a huge Marvel fan. He has 25 posters on the wall of Marvel. A little inside joke on that one. But Miami needs. I feel like Miami kind of just needs to stay with what they're doing. They're still getting to the rim. Robert Williams is just contesting really well. He got to finish. Tyler's getting good looks. Strus had that one good
quality
look.
offense.
It's not falling right now.
Yeah.
And defensively, it's Boston's doing what they have to do to. They're just being that offense that they can be right now. Getting to the rim, especially with Robert Williams, it's bringing that extra little flare out with extra little wrinkle out with Boston of that little lob to Robert Williams under the rim to get easy points.
Oh, posters.
Oh, he's 26? I know Kale has more, though. Kale is still in the chat. Kale has 27. But how you feeling right now?
I'm a little stressed out.
What do you think Miami needs to do? You're a Miami guru.
Miami needs to keep doing what they're doing, but they need to be smarter against the porch in terms of when to help, where to help, and why they should help. I don't think you should.
Do you leave the corner?
I think you leave the
Robert
corner.
Williams?
Yes, you leave the corner because I don't trust Boston shooters outside of Pritchard and Tatum and Brown cannot get open looks. I think everyone else, if they knock down, if Grant Williams can repeat,
You give Grant Williams 13
I
looks?
don't. We talked about this in the pod. I don't believe in Grant Williams. I really don't. If he beats me, my cap is off to you, man. I love your game to an extent, but I don't think you're that.
Yeah, how don't you love Robert Williams? That's your type of player, man.
I like Admiral Schofield a lot. He was my favorite guy.
Admiral Schofield
on that Tennessee team.
Is he with the Wizards?
No, he's in Orlando.
Orlando now.
He got called up.
Admiral Schofield. That's a blast from the past. That's a name that I never wanted to play against. Man. That Tennessee team is horrible. He was there for like 7 years too, I felt like.
They were both 4-year guys.
Yeah. And he played every year.
But we're getting back to the action. 7.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Boston up 11. The energy,
Robert Williams, man.
We're not matching their energy, though. That's another thing.
It's kind of just Robert Williams. Aaron Naismith came. Your bench isn't that. I mean, Tyler came in with a little spark plug. He's got 7 quick. He missed 2 good looks. But other than that, Victor Oladipo had a solid minute.
Max doesn't
Dedmon
look
had
like Max either.
He just hasn't gotten a good look. Boston's defense.
But defensively.
I mean, I don't. They are really attacking him. They are really attacking Max Strus right now.
Hey, let's see what happens.
She really looks like Serena. Oh my god.
I mean, really?
Tyler hand off to Jimmy. Zoom action. Into a ball screen with Victor Oladipo. Pull up, little floater.
Nice
pull
little
up.
floater, Oladipo.
Good knockdown, 9-point game with 7:15 remaining. Kyle Lowry looking on to game 2.
Good pressure.
Good job by
Good
PJ
denial,
Tucker.
PJ.
PJ Tucker on ball with Tatum with the ball.
Look at them positioning.
Switch with Oladipo. Looking like the Suns out here attacking mismatches. Pritchard mid-range pull-up. Knocks it down. Big minutes from Peyton Pritchard, man. Whew. Oladipo bringing the ball down the floor. Gets it to Tyler Hero.
Into a ball screen.
Ball screen, that's bucket. Tyler missing open threes, man.
Get some feel
Robert
on
Williams.
defense. Get you a stop.
Ball screen. Tatum. Brown's open, wide open for 3.
Miscommunication.
Missed it short. Peyton Pritchard hustles, but
That energy.
bounce.
What Pritchard just did, man. Oh,
PJ Tucker seems like he twisted his ankle as UD40 takes a knee. He'll be fine. That's a Jay
He's
Crowder
gonna
type
work.
thing. Are you not just going to sub him? Are we going to call timeout? We gotta call timeout. Strus isn't even getting up. He's going to the locker room. He's just play on. He'll be back. No, we're going to a timeout. Yeah, no, that'd be big. What did he do?
Was it non-contact?
No.
Yeah, it was.
Ooh, that's a little scary. That is a little scary for PJ Tucker. But we move on.
Pritchard over Hero right now. Yes, you're not wrong.
Hey man, just gotta shout out my white boys.
Wow.
Hey man,
Way to be dragged.
hey, you gotta be in this league.
Um,
There's not many of them.
Pritchard's just bringing awesome energy. Like, in terms of that comment, Eli, like, Pritchard is playing with, like, that last play, he hustled out of bounds. Like, he full sprinted from the opposite side of the floor, trying to save the ball. Like, just being able to go out there and try to make those winning plays is huge in terms of trying to win a championship. So having somebody go out there and go balls to the wall like that, you gotta appreciate it.
I'm often compared to Peyton Pritchard, actually,
Really,
by myself.
you can't score like him.
What are you talking about? No,
Yeah.
I'm a distributor. I'm a Chris Paul. I am.
CP's a scorer at heart.
He's that little 1-2.
Oh.
By Pritchard?
No,
I don't think so. He can't play
I
defense.
think he started by you.
Oh, me, yes. I am called that, yes. I am called the White Pat Bev. Because I play defense, and I don't talk like Pat Bev. I've been in pickup. I've been really talking. We're playing pickup for no reason. I just, I'll make a layup, wide open, and I'll scream.
Chirping makes it more fun, man.
It does. Because no one brings energy half the time, so you gotta have that little fun. I just hope PJ Tucker's good.
Is this like a new spread of commercials? Like, what is this?
But especially since he was grabbing his ankle with non-contact, I could very well be a Achilles.
No, it was the front of his ankle. He was going like this. No, it was the front.
But that's a little scary that it was non-contact.
I am quite scared as a Heat fan that PJ Tucker might have something wrong with him long term. I've got to be checking Twitter pretty frantically.
But I still think this is Tyler Hero's game. I still think he's gonna.
Jimmy Butler,
fire.
power forward at the moment. Goran Dragic is at the game, guys.
Oh, game's back on. Jimmy Butler, little roll from Victor Oladipo, fouled at the rim. Jimmy Butler going to the line for 2.
I was trying to find injury.
We are slacking over here. I am very sorry, fellow following. But Boston's up 11. Jimmy Butler going to the line right now. It feels like Miami got to have a little bit of a run here, 6-0 quick, kind of get momentum back on their side. Jimmy Butler knocks down the first free throw.
Money at the foul line.
I think he's got to get going a little bit too here. It's kind of feeling like a
Jimmy Butler takeover time?
no, he's feeling like the Chris Paul right now. I hate to keep bringing him up, but I feel like he's kind of just feeling them out as he makes the second free throw. But I feel like he's just feeling them out right now. Kind of fourth quarter comes around, he's gonna take over. But no switching now for Miami. As Grant Williams gets down to Tice, a little miscommunicate. Are they small ball?
No, Bam's.
Bamson? No, I didn't see that. They are kind of small.
Oladipo take Tice.
No, he wants to try to get another switch and tries to go back to his right hand. And Pritchard, 7 points in the second quarter from Peyton Pritchard. He is having a huge impact for the Boston Celtics right now. Tyler gets the screen with Jimmy Butler, get the switch, get another switch from Bam. Tries to get the mid-range fouled from behind by Jimmy, got fouled from behind by Jalen Brown.
That's the
You got to go up with your left hand there.
Second on
from
Brown.
Oladipo.
Man.
It was a good take. He tried to get the foul too much. But Pritchard, man, running the floor, playing defense, making threes. Huge impact for Boston as Boston's up 13. And Jimmy Butler knocks down the first free throw. Ooh, how about my golfers out there in the chat? How's the PGA Tour going?
need to see it from your end.
Jimmy makes the second free throw, an 11-point game. Pritchard, pump fake, little sidestep. Peyton Pritchard, misses the three. Tyler Hero with the rebound.
Bam setting the drag in the middle.
Tyler Hero, gotta get back to. You gotta get that back to Bam. Gets it to Jimmy in the post. Gonna take Jaylen Brown. Gets Gabe Vincent with an open three. Knocks it down. Miami with a quick 5-0 run. This is a little bit of momentum going their way right now. Jaylen Brown dribbling the ball at the floor. Tice. Zoom action for Tatum. Tatum got Bam on him. Tatum takes to the lane. High off the glass. Tough finish from Jason Tatum. Celtics look really good right now. Tyler, a little floater. Knocks it down. Keep getting to that floater. Oh, I thought they called that one. 8-point game for the Celtics as Grant Williams quick down the floor for Boston. They're trying to keep this pace up, but Miami is not scared of the pace as they run right back down with Gabe Vincent. Little screen with Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo. Tyler mid-range knocks it down. Here goes Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero is money.
I'm not gonna. I didn't really expect a run like this from either team to happen often. I really did think most of the series would be very low scoring. Actually, it is about being the 50s at half, probably. So it's gonna be
Jimmy Butler. Oh my God! Jason Tatum throws it up and it goes in the mid range. Back up to 10. Tatum got 16 in the half, first half. Bam got him sealed. Gets it to Jimmy in the post. Tyler coming off a handoff. Kicked out wide open. Caleb Martin misses the three.
Rims out. Good look.
Miami's getting a lot of good looks from threes, just aren't capitalizing. As Jaylen Brown brings the ball a bit down, gets it to Pritchard, gets it to Tatum. Ball screen, trying to get the switch. They don't switch, they just blitz. And that does not work out as they hit the short roll and hit the cutter of Daniel Tice.
They're getting too many easy ones off the porch.
Bam's bringing it down the floor. Gonna take it at Grant Williams. Got Caleb Martin wide open again. Caleb Martin another wide open three. Knocks this one down. Brings it back down to 9.
Caleb Martin's gonna probably be that guy to replace the energy that PJ Tucker provides.
Oh, for sure. Tatum brings it down. Jimmy's still on him. Caleb Martin is on Jaylen Brown. They switch. Tyler Hero is there. Pritchard taking it at Caleb Martin.
Great defense. Great individual defense.
Misses. Bam. Gets the rebound. Passes it up to Tyler. Miami's trying to run. Drag screen from Bam. Tyler floater long. Gets the rebound. Put back. Hits the putback. Tyler Hero's takeover time. Let's go. I'm here for it.
7-point game, just under 2 minutes remaining.
Where's those Pritchard stands at in the comment section now? Tyler Hero 13 in the first half. Tatum taking that Caleb Martin.
Caleb Martin, way to sit.
Great help from Tyler. Gap from Tyler Hero. Step back from
that's tough.
Jason Tatum. Puts it back up to 10 with a minute and a half left in the first half. Caleb Martin has Daniel Tyson, or Gabe Vincent has Tyson.
Pritchard whoa.
They called a hold on Jimmy Butler, trying to get the ball to him in the post.
No, that was on.
I swear they called it. I thought they pointed at Jimmy Butler.
No, they pointed at the ground. Tice. Foul on Tice on the floor somehow. That is tough. That sidestep, way to create space. Man.
It's like Lucas smiling at the crowd.
That is tough, man. And he asking for a foul.
Jimmy Butler going to the line as Miami is in the bonus. It was not shooting, but doesn't matter. Jimmy makes the first free throw.
9-point game, just under 90 seconds remaining. You just want
I'm watching myself.
That's the only reason he was doing that.
No, not to watch myself. Oh, PJ Tucker injury. Jimmy makes the second free throw. 8-point game. Still a minute and a half remaining in the first half. Derek White back in the game, bringing it down the floor. Both teams got their starters, except Miami has Caleb Martin and Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero gets the steal, taking it down and lays it in. Jason Tatum flashbacks from the bubble. Disregard me saying that starters are right, but 6-point lead now. Tatum taking that Jimmy
Good
Butler.
help side.
Calls a foul as he takes it into his body. Going to the line for 2 shots is Jason Tatum. This pace is really good right now. This is fun basketball to watch, man.
This is gonna be a long series.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be a long series.
Tyler Hero, great defense. Way to read that.
Hey, this is the first year somebody can win the Larry Bird Trophy. Eastern
I
Conference.
thought that was next year.
Fine. Oh, is it next year? It's not this year?
I don't know. It's so stupid.
Eastern Conference Finalist MVP? Or Eastern Conference Champion MVP? That's kind of dope. I like it.
Tatum knocked down the first free throw.
There's definitely some incentives to it and stuff.
And Tatum knocks down the second free throw. Tyler Hero dribbling the ball up the floor with a minute remaining. Tatum, 21 in the first half. Gets the screen from Butler, hits him on a roll, kicks it out. Caleb Martin got to shoot that. Stuck now, Jimmy in the corner, blocked by Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum has been playing great defense this first half on Jimmy Butler. As Derek White with a tough finish over Bam Adebayo in transition.
Fading
30
away.
seconds remaining. Bam has the ball at the top of the key. Oh, they're killing you in the paint.
I know.
Screen, Jimmy. Pull up, knocks it down. The drop coverage with Robert Williams.
8-point game. Final possession for Boston.
Tatum, ball screen with Pritchard.
Getting the
Gets
switch with
Tyler
Hero.
on him, 6 seconds. Jimmy with the double, kicks it to Derek White in the corner, back up to Pritchard. Misses the open top of the key 3 at the end of the half as Boston goes,
Boston up 8.
No. Jason Tatum, man. He's playing some really good basketball at the moment.
Yes, he is.
Both ends of the floor.
Yes,
Where's Pat
he
Bev
is.
at now, saying he's not a two-way player?
Wow.
That is Boston's making a lot of tough shots, which you weren't worried about necessarily coming into the series. But I said it was kind of a thing that maybe it's the same thing as the Mavs. But how you feeling going to the half?
Give me a second.
Tyler Hero, baby. That's all I gotta say at the moment.
We can't lose the paint by 20 points.
Yeah.
Miami needs to do better in the paint defensively. It's what their calling card is as defense. They need to be able to be in position, make things tough, not be afraid to crack on that porch and hit them and make a play down there. There's too much happening in terms of just giving up that lob, giving up the dive on the short, just them playing with numbers, and those opportunities can't happen. I believe that Miami will have to win the paint to win this series because I don't believe in Boston shooting. And one thing that I was thinking about toward the end is, do you think Duncan will get run? Because they are getting good opportunities, and Duncan is one guy that I know can come in and can knock them down.
That's in that with a lineup of Strus and him or Tyler and him. You gotta pay attention to one of them. Tyler's playing amazing right now. I think he has 13 at the half. Should Heat go man in the second half? They've been man.
Miami's been man, dude. They haven't thrown out the zone yet.
I don't think they should go zone. They're playing.
I don't like the zone idea either.
Man, zone. Yeah.
No,
I don't think
they
should
use the zone.
But like put him in with Tyler Hero, put Strus in with Tyler Hero, and Gabe Vincent or Tyler Hero and some Victor Oladipo maybe. But you put that lineup in, you got to pay attention to so many people moving off the ball that can shoot the ball, and at the same time you got to really guard Jimmy Butler, which Tatum's doing a really good job right now on Jimmy Butler. Individual defense. Jimmy's getting a lot of his points at the line and in drop coverage with Robert Williams. But Boston's energy, we've been saying it all out, their energy is just outmatching Miami right now. And that injury of PJ Tucker really hurts because he's that Miami energy guy. And you're losing that, someone's going to have to step up. You said Caleb Martin. I think him, maybe even Oladipo, could be that guy that could step up, be that energy guy. But also Bam Adebayo's got to continue to be aggressive. He's got the ball maybe 3 or 4 times at that elbow area, at that free throw line area, and got really good looks, made most of them, if not all of them, at the rim. But, I mean, it's not Boston shooting so well right now. They're playing confident basketball. They're playing great basketball. They're playing very good offensive basketball. They're getting to the paint. Like we said in the pregame, that is the key for them to win this series, win this game. Get in the paint, get those kick-out opportunities, just get those open looks. Like, they're really attacking. Robert Williams has been amazing coming back in that porch area, but so is Daniel Tice. Miami is helping up too much with Bam Adebayo, worried about Tatum and Brown when they get into the lane and leaving that porch area wide open. They have to either, if they're going to help like that, they have to either send a backside help from the corner and guard that porch area and give up a 3, or continue to give up those wide open layups at the rim and lob opportunities for Robert Williams. And they just got to figure that out. But if Boston continues to shoot this well, I think Boston's going to take this game, which would be huge for them and would really make it much easier for them to win this series.
I think just having some time to sit back, I think Miami found success in certain areas in terms of attacking off the short roll, attacking in transition. I think that they need to start the quarter by going to Bam and attacking Robert Williams head on. That might be able to take the shot blocker out of the game and force them to play somebody that could stay in front of Bam more.
I was going to definitely have to take Robert Williams for his first game back in two weeks.
For me, I'm going to test Robert Williams and see if he can guard laterally. I think Bam really needs to look for his a little bit. And then once Bam finds his, I think that'll open up opportunities around him more. And then on that same note, and attacking Robert Williams, the short roll, and just like quick little, even if it's a slip, hit the slip, be able to play downhill early. The more you're able to do that, I think that that'll create a lot of opportunities in which that could exploit the shot blocker and make things tough down there. And then also help you try to get back some paint points and make plays down there. And hopefully create even better shot opportunities for Max, for Tyler, for Victor, for all the shooters on the floor to just find more rhythm, get themselves going into this game, find a flow. And Boston just needs to kind of keep doing what they're doing.
Boston's done an amazing job taking away these shooters. Yeah, it's tough to guard Tyler Hero, especially when he's making those floaters and pull-ups. But I mean, Strus got that one open look on that kick out that he couldn't make. But other than that, there really hasn't been an open 3 for like the shooters of Miami. Like Tucker hasn't got the ball open in the corner. Strus got that one.
Gabe got one good
floor. Tyler got a few early when he first got in, but other than that, nothing much.
Guys like Caleb and stuff need to be willing to put the ball low. All right, I'm gonna just change the topic a little bit. I don't know how I feel about this whole crew. Like,
Aren't they the preclusion guys?
I know we need JJ Redick and
JJ Redick has been a huge addition to ESPN. But they had to put
Richard Jefferson.
They had to put Pat Bev on first take for people to watch. I mean, JJ Redick's doing his job. He's attacking ESPN, but like JJ Redick can only do so much.
I can't believe he's getting so much slander over that Luka.
I'd take Luka too.
Luka over Stephen Clutch.
I would take Luka.
His reasoning was legit too. Like,
Luka's
you gotta
done
run
it before.
action.
Luka's done it for forever. Steph's shown that he's not capable. Like
Steph
he
is
hasn't.
one of the
He's
best clutch numbers in the league.
this year, or all like
Career.
in the playoffs.
Career. Like, playoffs, regular season. Like, he's some of the most clutch.
Are we talking like who's taking the final shot or like
Fourth
clutch?
quarter, clutch. Last 5 minutes, tied to 5-point game.
Last 5 minutes? Okay. I thought we were saying who's taking the
Clutch
game-winning
shot.
shot.
Or are we saying that?
Game-winning shot. I'm giving it to
I'm
Luka
giving
for
it to
sure.
Luka.
That's what I thought it was. But I'm still Luka's unguardable. That's what I was talking to a Warriors fan today. That
Good
was-
business. Is he saying that's why?
I don't know, but oh, Pat Bev. But hey, would the Penguins be playing today if they won their first?
The Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Florida Panthers.
Hey, Tampa Bay got out to a good one, man. Got out to a good one. We're going to a game. We're going to a Miami game. Going to a Tampa Bay game. Probably not gonna happen at all, but hey, man,
I hope.
we can hope, yeah. But what were we talking about? Oh, Luka. Luka's unguardable. Like, I don't know how the Warriors are gonna guard him.
Alright, wait, before we dive into that a little bit, you want to go back to Brady's question? Like, what are the keys to win the series?
Oh yeah, I already brought that up a little bit for Boston. That they need to get to the paint. They got to stick with their defense. First of all, their defense is insane right now. They are sticking to their defense. They're taking away shooters and somewhat containing the ball. Robert Williams is doing that little drop, but which the Heat are kind of attacking right now. But they're really sticking to their guns defensively, and they're playing amazing defense right now. Offensively, Boston has to get to the paint, get those paint touches and kickouts for wide open threes, which they've done in this first half also. Boston, they know what they got to do. They're playing arguably some of the best basketball in the NBA right now. Of these teams left in these past 3 games, and they just got to keep going with that. They're shooting well. They're making tough shots. They're getting to the paint. They're kicking out. They're beating Miami 20 points in the paint right now. So they're definitely trying to take advantage and attack that paint. And for Miami, get your rhythm going. Keep doing what you're doing. Really. Not so much in this first half, but in this playoffs, like just keep going, keep doing what you're doing, and stick to your guns. Really, you match up very well with Boston, and early on they should attack Robert Williams. We kind of brought that up, but I don't know, man.
For me, when it comes down to the series, both offenses, it's you got to win the paint. You got to take the paint personal. I think more for Miami. The more that they're able to win transition, I think that'll add up over time. And then this series comes down to defense. Who can guard better? The key for Boston is to make Miami work in the half court, and the key for Miami is to make the other guys beat you. Make the Grant Williams, make the Derek Whites, make those guys beat you with jump shots and not paint points. So both teams got to do what they do, as Josh said, protect the paint, force jump shots. Force tough twos in particular is what they've done all year, and they were great at all season. But in general, those to me are the keys for both teams to win the series. And the more that each team offensively is able to play out of the paint, make plays out of the paint. Miami, I want to see more running. Like, you're going to win this series if you're able to get up and down a lot, get stops, and run. Boston is going to have to try to do what they did against Milwaukee and dribble drive, kick out, spray, swing, dribble drive, spray, swing. Try to create off of just like dribble drive, open concept offense where people will benefit. Good looks will be had just because you're forcing so many rotations, collapses. I think that's going to be a lot tougher against Miami due to the switching, but the key offensively for either team is just paint overall, and then after that, it's going to come down to just the ability to get stops and do what you do, force tough twos, and both teams have been awesome at it for the 82-game season. Now it's time to see if they can do it in the biggest moments of the Eastern Conference playoffs. So now we can talk a little bit about Luka and how Golden State.
They're not going to be able to guard him. Like,
Yeah.
no one can guard Luka. Like, what are you going to do in the pick and roll? Are you going to switch? Like, then he just attacks mismatches. If they have Gary Payton at some point in the series, they definitely have a good advantage over this Mavs team because they match up so much better just with him because he could take on Luka and he could do his job. Luka's still going to get his, but he could definitely slow him down. But, like, I don't know. I don't know the answer to what to do with Luka. Because if you blitz, they're very good playing out of the short roll and just hitting open threes. If you switch, he's gonna attack mismatches. If you go under, it's a knockdown three. Drop, it's some mid-range pull-up, or he's just gonna get someone in jail and kill. Like, just see everything in front of him. Like, you can't guard him.
I think the best way to do it would be if you could down it and stay under. Like, don't get behind him at all. Don't give him numbers. But a way where, honestly, if it's a middle ball screen, I think under and drop would be the best because you're forcing him into threes. I think as a defense, if you force Luka from creating that much, I think it's a win. He might knock down, but I just don't know if there's... Why are they dropping so many new commercials?
Another dynamic duo right here. We need Tyler Hero in the MCU.
That's great. This is CGI'd.
I know it's CG. It looks... Yeah, Tyler Hero's... But we need Tyler Hero in the MCU. Tyler Hero could be a superhero.
He could have a cameo.
But,
he could have been in the Illuminati.
Back to Luka.
No spoilers. Yeah, Grant Williams would be the chat room.
Hey, man. Boston's bench is bringing crazy energy right now. Peyton Pritchard's having a game of his life, too. I wish I still had the post, but there was a Instagram post of every time Jaylen Brown goes up when Bam contests him at the rim, and it was just a picture, or Jason Tatum, and it was a picture of Jason Tatum, and in the background was like, right here is them posing with the Eastern Conference Championship trophy, the block up here.
Do you think Boston wins versus the Lakers?
Probably not. Probably give up a better fight.
I don't know about that.
You guys got hurt.
I think Miami gave the best fight that you could have gave.
I think they would have given it. Like, it would have been a solid 6. Like, Lakers still would have won. But
Miami was 6.
But like you guys got blown out 2 games. Like, it didn't. You were down 3-1 too. It didn't feel like 6. It was like a gentleman's 6.
Jimmy Butler was like godlike.
Yeah, but game is back on.
We got the second half tipping off.
Peyton Pritchard got 10. Wow.
PJ Tucker's back in the game.
Yes, he is. That is big for Miami. Gabe Vincent with the screen from
Playing out of
Jimmy.
the short.
Jimmy Butler taking it to the
Going
rim,
in.
gets Robert Williams with another foul, which is what Jacob said he wanted to see Miami do.
Playing out of the short, attack Robert Williams. Great action, too, to touch multiple sides.
It's all that man right there.
Quinn, baby.
He looks like someone. I just can't figure out who.
He looks like somebody. I think he's more like somebody, like a family friend or something.
He kind of looks like Ben Shapiro.
Right, I don't know. Oh, maybe a little bit, now that you said that.
Jimmy makes both free throws, back down to a 6-point game. Boston's first possession now. Derek White bringing it up the floor.
Gabe Vincent picking up full court.
Miami's trying to bring that energy up right now. Tucker is guarding Tatum. Tatum slips.
The pressure by Miami to start the half.
Oh,
Is
his
more
communication, and Jason Tatum gets an open three, but misses it. Bam Adebayo pushing the ball up the floor. You got Tuck in the corner. Got Tuck in the corner. Don't got Tuck in the corner.
Clear out.
Back out to Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy's got Robert Williams on him. Bam, got to get away. Handoff though, Strusey. Back to Jimmy, tipped out. Now PJ in the corner. Ooh, in and out. Jimmy gets the rebound, fouled at the rim.
They're attacking
I really thought
Robert
that fell.
Williams early.
They are attacking Robert Williams. I think they called it on the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Baseline
My contact
out?
was bugging.
Oh, sideline out. Get PJ on the zip,
top.
going to our split action.
Going with a handoff with Strus, trying to get him an open look. Going downhill, loses it off the backboard. PJ Tucker gets back up top to Strus, a good look. Misses. Tucker with some energy coming off the bench, or coming out of the locker room. Getting Miami another opportunity.
Jimmy from the foul line, man.
He is living from the foul line. Strus in the corner, tipped out of bounds again by Tatum. Tatum is doing a good job on Strus right now, man.
They are hiding low-key.
You got Michael Moeller? Since when?
He was one of our late season pickups.
Strus gets it, or
awesome.
Bam gets it out top. Zoom out. Ooh, no. Bam taking it downhill. And one. Bam Adebayo. Taking it at Greg Williams. 4-point game. Miami coming out of the half crazy right now.
Great work on the offensive glass. Way to attack the paint and try to make up some paint points.
They are one defensive possession, very good. But
Grant
their
Williams.
activity on the offensive end, on the offensive glass.
I'm about to sound like such a Heat fan right here, but you flopped right there, and that is
I did.
why.
Head
And
on
that
the
is
floor.
why you got hurt there, because Bam stepped on you.
Flop.
He flopped, and then
It's not a
just
flop.
take it
Hey,
in the
man,
chest
hey,
and
Jacob,
slide.
Jacob,
Be a little tough, man.
Jacob, watch the West.
I don't think
You use
that's not
this.
going to happen in the series.
Watch the West.
Miami guys take that in the chest.
Bam from the foul line, looking to cut it to 3, and he does. This thing looks like a one of those pre-programmed workouts. But, Tatum has the ball. Good pressure by PJ Tucker. Gets the switch to Gabe Vincent.
Way
Trying
to
to take
slide.
it downhill.
Ooh.
Called it on the floor, I think on Vincent, maybe on the reach on Strus. Not sure. But it's going to be out of bounds. Oh, he really did.
Yeah, if you didn't flop, bruh.
He really got him. Derek White, top of the key. Vincent on him.
Way to zone up.
Taking it at Gabe Vincent. Dump it off. Good defense by
job.
Jimmy Butler to tip
No,
it
that's
out.
Gabe Vincent.
That was Jimmy tipped it out. Bam, handoff to Vincent. Misses the 3 short.
I love the activity on the glass by the Heat.
Vincent on the ball that's Bam, on Jaylen Brown. Gets it out to Tatum with PJ on him. Back to Brown. Gonna take it at Bam.
Way to slide.
Probably,
They
got
really
the foul.
called
He got him up top. Amen. Stop being a Heat fan for a second. That was foul.
I didn't think that was.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. I told you this was gonna be pretty biased once it got down.
Yeah, no. He thought taking down the Heat jersey that we had up there and putting up a WNBA jersey would take away some bias, but he shows up in a Miami Heat T-shirt. Jaylen Brown misses the front end of the misses the first free throw.
This is the front end
of the 1-1. That's what I was gonna say.
All don't lie, guys.
Jaylen Brown makes the second free throw.
I'm surprised Mark hasn't shown up, the Boston fan of the supporters.
Hey man, he doesn't want to show up to a Miami Heat stream right now.
You're keeping this pretty unbiased.
Gabe Vincent tries to get it into Jimmy, kickball. Miami side out, 14 on the shot clock.
Boston is doing, honestly, a good job defensively. They just need finished possessions. Miami's getting too many shot opportunities.
PJ Tucker, top of the key, handoff to Butler. No one's guarding Jimmy Butler, but he didn't want to shoot the ball. Vincent with Tatum on him, shoots a deep three. Knocks it down, Gabe Vincent. Deep
Kale's, Kale, great call-outs earlier.
Deep three with Tatum trying to contest. Jaylen Brown bringing it down the floor, gets it to Tatum. Bam, now on Tatum, floats it up to Robert Williams. Good team defense for Miami to get that off of Robert
Way to
Williams.
stay connected on that switch.
Good screen. Vincent wants another one. Short. Jimmy's there, though.
Cleaned up.
Gets the layup. Miami now up one as we see Brady Fallon in the stands.
Mark is scared of me? I feel
He doesn't want to sit here.
He doesn't want the smoke, I guess.
He doesn't want to listen to this Miami Heat stream. But Miami's activity so far in this half is
They came out of the gates like as they should have.
They had the energy that we said Boston had. You see him look at the shot clock.
That's a tough shot. Gabe Vincent, how much do you think that guy's gonna get paid?
He'll get a solid contract. He'll get like a Landry Shamet contract, $9 million a year.
How much is a campaign on?
Minimum.
Oh yeah, you take one. What's Jalen Brunson on before this offseason?
He's still a rookie deal, right?
Is he actually?
I think so.
They
They
might
might
have
have
extended
extended it for like
$5.
5.
He's
There
not.
is not.
I think
Everybody's still on a bad deal.
He could get north of.
He'll get between 7 and 9.
Whew, I think he could get north of 14.
Oh, no way. No way. Then what are you paying Tyler, a max?
Well, I'm saying no. Wait, I'm roughing that. I was gonna say you should get like
At most
30,
like 12.
You should get like 33 over 3 years.
Yeah, most like 11 or 12. But like that's if Miami wants to overpay. Aren't you in the luxury?
We're willing to pay for rings. Gabe Vincent is probably going to be a top 5 backup point guard, I would say. He's playing very good basketball, and
He
nobody's
is.
talking about it.
He might be your starter next year.
Yeah, if Kyle Lowry's like that hurt, like if this injury is the one that he could be our starter. We've won championships with Norris Cole and Mario Chalmers, so I
He does
Gabe
remind me of
Vincent
Mario
could be-
Chalmers, kind of.
I get a lot of Norris Cole vibes.
They were the same player. Norris Cole was a little more downhill. That's why I'm saying Chalmers, because he's more threes. He's better on ball, though. Like, Mario Chalmers, I think Mario Chalmers was just so much overpowered by the star power that was in Miami.
But he didn't have to guard. I think Gabe Vincent does a great job on defense. But Boston coming out of this timeout for me, I think that ATO has to be getting downhill, getting Tatum, getting Brown a touch, get them downhill, try to get them a rhythm in this half now. And defensively, end possessions. You're doing great on the first shot. You're losing on the second, third, fourth shot. That's what's hurting you right now. So you need to lock in on rebounding, and then on offense, just try to get a good look downhill.
Miami's doing amazing defensively right now.
They're switching. They're doing a nice job peeling off all the
It's that
switching.
backside. They're trying to like not so much force feed it into Robert Williams, but like he kind of has a mismatch at some points. But that backside comes in, makes it a tough catch, and then
They're being physical with him.
yeah, that's what PJ Tucker does though. He's with
Photo
him being
on the backside.
with him being out. I guess that's what they were missing, the physicality. But
So the real question is Duncan going to touch the floor?
man, I thought so. I really thought he would. Miami with the pressure still. Is that Caleb? No, that's still Strusen.
Same lineup.
Gabe Vincent guarding Derek White down the floor. Gets it up to Robert Williams. Backdoored by Jaylen Brown. Go to a zoom action to get Tatum. Kicks it to Derek White. Pump fake. Jimmy's jumping. Forced it back in. They did the same thing. Forced it to Robert Williams. And Gabe Vincent came in and took
Look
it.
at that center seal by Jimmy.
Tried to get the foul. And he did get the foul, but on the floor. Side out for the Miami Heat.
That center seal, way to run. C5 slob. If you guys want the play call.
Like that's, yeah. I really, you know the plays, and I like, yeah, man, you're weird.
No, I just saw spoke of C5.
Gets
All it is
tougher.
their split. This is the go-to side
Bucket.
out.
Finally, a good look for Strus and knocks it down. Strus with a really good look. Gets it. He gets the Miami lead up to 4. Tuck is full courting on
Great
Tatum.
rotations.
Meets him at the rim. Bam Adebayo blocks Grant Williams as he goes to the rim. Jimmy Butler pushing the pace. Strus another good look. Strus misses the 3. Robert Williams cleans it up. Boston got numbers. Get it over to Pritchard. Pritchard gets back to Tatum. Tatum misses the 3. This is the stagnant offense as Miami throws it up the floor. No numbers, but Jimmy's gonna take it at Tatum. In the post. Gets it down to Bam.
Tough
Off
pass.
of his hand. No numbers for Boston either, but
Brown
Brown gets fouled.
Oof. That better not be on Gabe.
That was on Gabe Vincent. Called a blocking foul. But
Thanks, Cap.
that, hey man, he's hurt. You can tell he's hurt.
He's gassed. I would be gassed after what he did too. He had a wolf down, make a play, then he got the rebound, then he threw it full court and had to bust his butt all the way back down. He basically ran like a suicide that last possession.
It's all the time, I know.
That was a lot of effort for PJ. That's
Missed the
championship
first
effort.
free throw by Jaylen Brown. Boston's offense has been back to their stagnant ways, trying to figure out a way to slow down this Miami run. They do that very often when the other team is making a run. The Bucks really did not make much of a run in Game 7, which made them shoot so well the whole game. Brown makes the second free throw.
We're going to point Bam.
Probably into a zoom for Strus. Nope.
Just using it to initiate. Trying to get Jimmy in the middle of the floor.
Jimmy does get it in the middle of the floor. Doesn't get anything back out to Vincent. Gets the screen. Hits him on the pop. Now he's got Pritchard on him. Gets him in the air.
Wait, that.
Was not a foul, but they called a foul. Dude, you know that wasn't a foul. You know that was nowhere close to a foul.
Dwayne Wade made a career off that.
He was about that much away
There
from
was
him.
contact.
No, it wasn't.
He undercut him.
I swear I didn't see contact.
You didn't see a lot of things this game that I had to correct you on.
What?
The ref, multiple times. What they call him. Who, names, people.
I don't care about who. I just see the call. I call it. Jimmy, first shot from the foul line.
Money.
Knocks it down.
Hasn't missed yet from the foul line.
Chill with that. You had to say it and call the foul on Strusy.
On the rebound.
So Miami's still on this run, up 4. Van Gundy and Mark Jackson.
That was a bad call. I think that they agree.
Vincent on Pritchard.
You put Pritchard low on our
Miami is doing really good up there, denying Jaylen Brown right now.
DPOY.
Gets it to Jaylen Brown, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Taking it downhill at Bam. Pins. Oh! Bam pins him at the backboard. Gets a jump ball. Look at Duncan there. Still the number 1 fan.
Oh my word. That was incredible individual defense by Bam Adebayo. Oh my word.
Reminiscent of the game. That was game 1 too, right? Or is that game 2? It's game 1 or game 2.
It was early.
Yeah. Great, denying him to get some time off the clock. They do win the tip.
Bam wins.
Bam
Bam
fights
brings
for
the
that
energy.
tip.
I say we gotta get Bam a touch. Pistol.
Bam, ball screen. Jimmy, great pull-up.
Get into a spot.
Great pull-up from Jimmy Butler.
Low-key
Asks for a foul, but wasn't a foul. Tuck, full court on Tatum.
Boston
trying to
hasn't
get
made
the
a field
switch-
goal, have
Trying to
they?
get the switch on the Strus, but Tuck trying to fight through. Now they get it on to Bam. Tatum trying to take it downhill at Bam. Great gap defense from Max Strus. And Jimmy Butler, I love that craftiness from Jimmy Butler there as Max Strus finishes. I do that all the time, man. I'm a guru at that.
I don't think Boston has had a field goal this quarter.
Miami's deep. Miami's being physical. PJ Tucker playing some great defense. Bam, past few possessions, and in the help side, been doing very well.
This is a Miami Heat basketball. 6 minutes of Miami Heat basketball.
This is what they got. If they could do this, if they could harness this, spread it over 48 minutes. No one's beating. But it's a combination of them being They started the game physical. They started the half physical, and they were forcing to Robert Williams. But it's also Boston's so stagnant right now. They're not moving the ball. They're not getting into the paint. They're just getting into Brown. They're Tatum.
Why are they attacking Bam? Why are you putting Bam?
They attacked him first half too, and they got buckets. They attacked him. They attacked Strus.
I don't understand.
They tried to get. They're not switching with Strus anymore, though. I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, I know.
They're
keeping
trying to
him
keep Strus on. Who's he guarding?
Grant Williams.
Yeah, something like that. But Miami's defense right now is really stepping up, really playing very, very well right now.
Man, I love what I'm seeing, guys. I love what I'm seeing. Boston does need to find some flow offensively, though.
Yeah, they're very stagnant right now. I don't like. That's why I'm not trying to give too much credit to the Miami defense because they've been. I mean, it started that way, but it's been very stagnant. So, I mean, amen.
Man,
But the energy that PJ Tucker brought to start this half, I don't know if you do. I don't think you put Tyler in right now.
no, you.
You put maybe Victor Oladipo in. I don't think you put Tyler in.
I think that's yeah.
You try
probably,
to keep this lineup in for at least 1.5, 2 more minutes.
I
Try
think-
to get this lead up.
I
a
think
little bit
Dedmon
more.
comes in.
Yeah, I could see Dedmon coming in.
Not now. I think in 2 minutes.
Yeah. Like, you try to run this lineup out a little bit more. Try to get the lead up. That block was crazy, though.
Bam
let
is
him go.
showing.
He let him go, too.
Bam
You
is
saw him step back.
these past 3 possessions. Bam has shown that he is one of the best defensive players in basketball. Like
He just got to do it all game. Like, it's not like it's the same thing with DeAndre Ayton. Like, something happens and then he gets his energy up. Like, I mean, like he's too like. I don't want to say too unselfish. Like, he's got to be way more aggressive. He's too hesitant. That's what I was looking for. And then like that kind of leads to his defense too. Like seemed like he was a step late a lot of the first half. I mean, there was a lot of tough finishes over him, but like right now he's showing what he could be, what he was in the bubble. I I would like to see them go to him one possession here, maybe out of the timeout. Get him around the foul line area, spread out, make him make a play. Get it out to a shooter. 18-2 in the third quarter so far for Miami.
Oh my!
And those 2
word.
points were a Jaylen Brown free throws. So yes, no field goals so far in this quarter. That's like amazing defense from Miami this third quarter. I know I kind of just contradicted myself in what I said, but
No field goals this quarter by the Celtics.
top of the key, Jaylen Brown, Jimmy Butler with a steal on the pass, pump fakes, tries to get a foul, knocks down. 10-point lead for Miami.
A whole 20-point swing from the second quarter.
Tug's still picking up, and
Another
Jimmy another
turnover.
steal. They are,
Miami.
they're turning it up right now. They
basketball.
smell blood. Miami smells blood. They're hooping right now. They're not trying to lose this. Jimmy got Jaylen Brown coming up with a ball screen. Get the swish.
No, they're showing. They're trying to show.
Gabe Vincent.
Good contest.
Foul.
What do you
on
do?
20,
On
17. PJ Tucker. Oh yeah. No, I don't. It was a rebound anyways, but I don't see the foul. Foul on PJ Tucker. Miami though, 2 straight steals coming out of these timeouts, both from Jimmy Butler. Hey man,
Jimmy Butler 4-0
this,
run.
man.
Another
22-2 in the
basketball.
third quarter. That is.
I need to stop being a Heat fan and appreciate this as a basketball fan.
Robert Williams. Oh, they're in the bonus. Wow. Robert Williams makes the first free throw.
Physical defense, man.
This line's kind of getting a little gassed right now.
Oh, I would be gassed. They're playing phenomenal. Like they're
You
playing hard.
can't take them out. Like that's just
They're playing
that's the thing.
hard.
Robert Williams makes the second free throw, back down to a 10-point lead for Miami. Gabe Vincent, or back to Bam. Bam bringing up the floor. Gets to the PJ Tucker.
Trying to get Jimmy freed up.
Jimmy's going to get a mid-range step back. Misses. PJ
Way
Tucker.
to be on the
big
glass.
energy on the glass.
Just making it tough on Robert Williams.
Boston trying to run, get something early. Jaylen Brown.
Solid
kick out
defense.
That's what they got to do. That
That's
is what they got to do. And one. They called a foul. Wow. And one for Robert Williams.
I think you subbed now.
Yeah.
But
Maybe
both
one more
teams need
possession.
some subs.
Maybe one more possession. But that possession for Boston is what they got to do. They got to get into the paint. They got 2 paint touches that possession. Derek White could have had a solid look from 3, but he decided to take it back into the paint, dump it off to Robert Williams.
Paint
That's
points
just-
are what gave them the lead in the first half. You got to keep trying to
Yeah.
get those opportunities.
No, that was the first possession that wasn't stagnant so far in this third quarter, and they got their first field goal out of it. And Robert Williams makes it a 7-point lead for Miami.
Robert Williams having himself a day.
Bam getting it on the wing, back cut from Strus, tries to pass it in. Tatum gets the
Good
steal,
foul.
good foul from
Bonus.
Not a good foul from Gabe Vincent as it sends Tatum to the line. Possible 7-0 run from Boston, quick after those 2 steals from Jimmy Butler. Great defense from Tatum there to
Way
read
to
that
play
pass.
center field.
Tatum with the first free throw, knocks it down.
Way
6
to
point
understand tendencies and what guys want to do. Bam catches in that spot. His first look is pass. So, really good job seeing him back, playing center field, and making a play.
Knocks down the second free throw, makes it a 5-point game.
Going to a
Tyler
plus
Hero
lunch.
in the game gets it down to Deadman. Deadman also in the game. Tyler Hero has Tice on him, taking it at him. Good gap defense from Jalen Brown. Tries to get a foul on Deadman, does not get it called. Brown bringing it down. Tyler Hero on him, pulls up from three,
You gotta
misses,
activate
but
the
Tice
ball.
gets the offensive rebound. I think Miami needs a timeout, but they're not going to take it. Gabe Vincent bringing it down the floor. Gets the double screen. Jimmy Butler with Derek White on him. To the rim, gets fouled. Going to the line for two.
Derek White's been doing a really good job at like getting up into the ball. Like his on-ball pressure today has been really solid. And it's been huge in forcing Miami to be stagnant in the half court. Like he forced that turnover on Max Strus in the first half by just getting up into him, making him uncomfortable. It's hard to do that against a guy like Jimmy though. Like Jimmy's just such an elite shot creator that like if you get up in him, you're giving up something. So
Knocks down the first free throw.
if you're Miami, I say next possession, throw a wrench out there and go to the zone. Just a little one. Just a little wrench. A little wrench.
Knocks down the second free throw.
Don't need to do it. No? Okay.
Your ball pressure's
I'm
been the
trying.
big part of this run, though.
I know.
Jimmy Butler on Jalen Brown.
Good job, Deadman.
Deny from Deadman. Back to Brown on the wing with Tuck on him now. Back out to Derek. Oh, they called the
Offensive.
block.
Or travel.
Block on Jalen Brown on that pass. Jimmy bringing the ball up the floor. Horn set from Miami.
Good
Gets
slip.
it to Dedmon in the corner. Shoots the
Still
three.
like that. Oh.
Short from Dwayne Dedmon. Not the best shot Miami could have got there. Jason Tatum taking it downhill, gets fouled.
I'm not gonna lie, even in the Milwaukee series, you can't just like call a foul because he's. I know it's like really crafty and smart and like a very good thing.
Complaining. Oh my god, you sound like me. You went on a run, be happy. Tatum makes the first free throw. Bring down.
After that huge run, though, we're about to go into the fourth like tied.
After all that work,
I know.
just to get tied. Fucking maggot.
This is gonna be such.
This is a free throw, 4-point game. Tyler Hero with another rebound, triple double watch. Bringing it down, Gabe Vincent taking it to the rim, gets fouled. Great take by Gabe Vincent.
Way to go with the walking foul.
Looking for you.
PJ Tucker's probably had one of the better plus minuses in this game, I'd like to say.
Well, yeah, he's played a quarter.
He's played 20 minutes.
Gabe Vincent knocks down the first free throw. Gabe Vincent knocks down the second free throw. 6-point lead for Miami.
Why is
Tony
Tony
Brothers
PJ?
is telling
That's
PJ to
Tatum's
stop
team.
being a bum and let Tatum score. PJ Tucker still with all the pressure. He's got to be dead right now.
Nah, he's built for this.
Jimmy back at Gabe Vincent now. Jimmy with another tip pass, and Miami gets a steal. Good. Ooh. Steal by PJ Tucker. He's going to go to the line, grabbing something on his leg. Oh my gosh. People dressed up in this courtside, man. It's crazy. He just banged his knee off the ground in that one.
So JT doesn't get yelled at for that though. Just PJ.
Because he went back right at him. PJ, first foul shot.
I find it so interesting how this guy shoots.
Is off.
From just his feet, from a mechanical standpoint, you know.
Wide there. Misses both from the foul.
Good hustle
Tyler
there.
Hero ends up with the ball after Dwayne Dedmon tipped it out. Gabe Vincent pumps from 3, taking it at Tatum, kicks it to Dedmon.
Great
Little
touch.
floater. Could have been an offensive goal thing.
No.
Good little float from Dedmon in the front of the rim. Tatum bringing it up, gets it to Tice. Tice guarded by Dedmon. Back to Tatum in the corner.
Good job.
Good defense by PJ Tucker, but they call foul on the reach.
I was saying a good job on Tyler and how he filled the strong block, but
Tatum or top tipped it out. I just don't think it was a foul. I think he just fell over. They called foul.
PJ's subbing out now. Got it. I think that's 4
Yeah,
fouls.
it's got to be 4.
Let's check box.
Heat holding their own right now, getting on a little solid around here, getting that lead back up. Great quarter from Miami though. Still 2.5 minutes remaining.
Oh, that's 3 on PJ.
First shot from Tatum is
PJ can stay if need be. Yeah. Add in another banner. Ugh. Another good free throw by Jason Tatum. 2.5 minutes left. Miami's ball coming down. Gabe Vincent rejects the screen into a turnaround jumper.
defense. Derek White bringing the ball to the floor. Guarded by Tyler Hero. Gets it to
Win a
Tice.
top block on JT.
Wide open 3 from Jaylen Brown. Misses. Hero with another rebound. Triple double watch. Hero dribbling the ball down the floor. No drag screen. Gets it from
Slip that.
Butler. Tyler's going to go at Tice. Step back. Nope. Gets it back. Tipped out bounds by Tice. Even though it might have went out on Tyler.
Get down the hill.
Tyler's trying to go to his go-to.
Just attack.
Tice is Dedmon or like...
No, they're pre-switching. I think it's more to match the physicality.
Zoom with Gabe Vincent. Vincent snakes it for 3. Gabe Vincent, man, having a quarter. Gabe Vincent, I believe, has 9 or 10 this quarter.
He's
15
on the
Vincent on the game. Naismith for 3, misses.
good contest by Gabe.
Tyler Hero, another rebound. Triple double watch. Bringing it down the floor. Screen from Jimmy. He's got
Slid by
Dedmon.
Dedmon.
Oh,
Tice
Dedmon
out.
met by Tice. Dedmon puts it back up, misses. Knocked out of bounds by Jimmy Butler. Dedmon was met at the rim by Daniel Tice right there.
Great pass by Tyler. But
Triple
dang,
double watch.
awesome rim protection by Daniel Tice.
That is very reminiscent of Bam Adebayo's block.
Look at that. His wrist didn't bend as far.
Oh man, that was a great block. Jaylen Brown going downhill at Jimmy Butler. Should have been a goaltending. Not Dedmon. Jimmy running the floor. Throws it up. Gets a foul. Wow. On, I believe, Daniel Tice going blind.
That wasn't a goaltend.
Hey man,
That's pinned.
definitely looked like a goaltending to me.
Really?
In real time, yes. That looked like a goaltending.
I think you're tripping, bro. That was
I don't know, my
good. That was
contacts
really
are
good by
kind of
Dedmon.
bugging right now.
That was really good by Dedmon. Just coming over in transition like that, making that play at the rim. Oh my!
4 steals from Jimmy Butler on the game, 27 points. Going to the line for 2.
Sick.
One
Sinks the
down.
first one. Miami's been incredible in third quarters throughout the playoffs. This is just another example of coming out of the half, just playing
Makes the second.
your game, doing what you do.
11 for 20 from the field this quarter. As Victor Oladipo comes in the game and just takes the ball off Jason Tatum.
And then
in the
dives
front
on the
court.
floor.
Jump ball between Oladipo and Tatum. With 58 seconds remaining, Miami is up 13. That is.
Jump on that too. That guy used
That's
to.
what I'm saying. Tatum was the tip though. That's what I'm saying though. The energy from Victor Oladipo. Ball screen drop from Dedmon. Great drop coverage from Dedmon. Naismith for 3 misses. Miami cleans up the glass.
Good team rebound.
There's a foul on Jason Tatum. Dedmon on that rebound. I think Dedmon just held his face and they called a foul,
Yeah, I don't know
which
about
they
that
do
one.
quite often. Just barely hit him in the head and he just grabbed his head. Veteran move by Dwayne Dedmon there.
The delay.
To get the foul.
Oh my god. Oh, they're not even challenging.
They're not challenging it. That's 2 free throws from Dedmon.
That just goes back to your case about the amount
First
of
free throw.
long there.
Is good. Strongest overall team in the playoffs yet is Brady Fallon.
Strongest overall team remaining?
It's you, Brady. You are the strongest team.
I think on paper, Golden State.
Edmond makes both. Thought he missed the second.
In reality, I honestly am going to go with Miami. I think
Is it
on
Dallas?
paper, Golden State. In reality, it's Dallas and Miami, which Dallas and Miami. Check out the podcast. Me and Josh have our finals predictions.
Pritchard missed a floater. Tyler Hero got the rebounds. Tyler Hero is on triple-double watch.
Good.
Great
Naismith.
defense by Naismith again.
Naismith has
Great
been
minutes this
awesome.
game. Miami is up 15, however, 15 seconds remaining.
Jimmy Butler
is on Tatum.
down the ball screen.
Good defense from Miami. 7 seconds. Got a fast break. Pinned by Naismith. Naismith is, oh my goodness.
2
Foul,
seconds and the
though.
Dwayne
Jimmy
Wade
got him
special.
in the air. Jumped into him. Going to the line for 2 more. Miami has a chance to go up 17 going into the 4th quarter. This game is looking like it can be out of hand. Deleting messages now. I see how it is.
Retract it. It was retracted. It wasn't deleted.
Jimmy Butler, man. The Jimmy Butler special now. First free throw is good. .8 seconds on the clock. Boston does have a chance to get the shot off. Second free throw is good.
Kaboom. Miami's going to go into the 4th quarter up 17. So,
Big fourth quarter.
let me hear it from your unbiased take.
Two big runs. 25 point differential.
Plus 25.
They had 2 really big runs in that quarter to start the quarter off, and then to finish it off, they got that lead back up to 17. But the defensive end, just the energy, the physicality, all picked up. Did get some favorable calls in that second run. We'll say that.
Yeah.
But they physicality and effort on the defensive end, them being active in the gaps, their on-ball defense, like they just picked everything up and weren't settling too much for threes. I don't even know if they shot. I mean, Gabe Vincent shot some of those late clock threes and
Struz
off
had
of the ball screen and shoot. So
It wasn't many threes.
It wasn't many threes.
It was
They
probably
were
like
settling
six.
for threes.
6 or 7
Um,
threes. It was mostly
They
paint
were
and
getting to the
transition.
rim, yeah. They were getting to the rim a lot. But that was a great quarter for Miami. Boston did get a little stagnant there. And we're looking too much for mismatches and getting what they like with Tatum and Brown. But Miami in the gap that much. You got to kick it out to shooters.
Miami's run was predicated for me on defense. The ball pressure, their ability to really make Boston stagnant and take away what made them successful in the first half by really making things tough in the paint. Boston had that rhythm for a second. They were getting paint, they were getting to the foul line, they were getting layups. But Miami just clamped down. They're playing Miami Heat basketball. They're connected, they're active, they're flying around, making things really tough on Boston. They're forcing turnovers. They're being really good in the gaps. Just overall, they're doing their job defensively in that quarter, and it paid dividends by creating easy opportunities at the offensive end. Now, it's time to get into the fourth quarter.
Are you sure it's not one of ESPN's little tricks where they somewhat put it on, but then they're like, after these brief messages.
There's no Grant Williams long. I can't hear what he's saying, but
I would be too, that he didn't touch the ball all quarter.
it was a trick.
Yeah, see, I hate ESPN for that. You know, I'm not going to get onto a rant, but
West Coast TNT. Which one's better?
TNT, like, it's hard to pick between them because TNT is so bad with their in-game commentating. Like, ESPN kills them in-game commentating. But, with these stupid tricks and stuff, I mean, both of them do it. Like, I just don't get the point of it. Like, just, if you're going to come back, just come back.
ESPN's game commentary is elite.
You can't beat the pre and post game show on TNT.
Yeah, you
can't
can't.
beat it.
You can't.
That's
Inside the NBA is
you can't beat that.
the show. I think also ESPN adding guys like JJ Redick, adding Richard Jefferson,
But
having Mike
it's
Bree,
so media.
Jeff Van Gundy.
It's so media predicated though, like especially their TV shows.
Yeah. But then at the same time, you got the podcasts like Zach Lowe is awesome.
Yeah, their podcasts are really good, but no one listens to the podcast.
Van McMahon. McMahon?
Yeah, okay. They're all team comp. They're all
He's
team
awesome, though. He does a very unbiased take on his team.
He's Dallas, right?
Dallas, Utah, Memphis.
Like, he hates Utah. He's not with
They
Utah.
sass
He
him.
hates Utah.
I think I think Bonsteps is good too.
They're all that Friday show's really good. But the game's back on. Called a foul early on Victor Oladipo, pressuring the ball.
Way to set the tone.
Marcus Smart, tell your team what to do, big fella. Jaylen Brown, dribbling the ball top of the key, screened by Grant Williams.
Getting him on a
Corner,
double
Payton Pritchard, guarded by Tyler Hero.
baseline
Gets
stagger
into Robert Williams back up.
and doing an inverted action. That was an
Pritchard,
incredible
miss,
set.
bad miss. Rebounded, taken away from Tyler Hero by Victor Oladipo. Passed up to Tyler Hero.
I love the early offense by Miami. That secondary offense getting into a pistol, getting into step
Jimmy's
ups,
got the mismatch, gets it inside though.
attacking Robert Williams.
Tyler Hero's getting, oh my god, shoot. 3! Victor Oladipo pull up mid range, not as good as Tyler Hero 3 in motion, but hey man, missed it. Pritchard,
Good
being
job,
crafty.
Deadman.
Gonna take it at Deadman. Oh, should have taken it downhill, gets it up to Brown. Takes it at Strus, kicked out to Naismith, one more to Grant Williams, one more to Pritchard. Pritchard, oh, great ball movement from Boston. Blocked though, Miami, great defense. Blocked by Victor Oladipo, passed up to Strus, kick out to Tyler, which is going to be a foul.
Fouled on the 3. Naismith. That defensive possession, man. That was an incredible ball movement.
Great ball movement.
Miami was there for everything.
I mean, they had a few open looks that they just passed up.
They forced threes. Did you see the short closeouts?
Yeah.
Everything was a short, even on Grant Williams. Short closeouts. Really good job. And Deadman did an awesome job individually on the mismatch.
Tyler Hero. Kaboom.
Check the box. What's Tyler?
A lot. I don't think he didn't score, so that's 14. Because he didn't shoot. He was out the whole quarter because you guys are going on that run with your starters.
You can't. He didn't score.
He didn't shoot. Second free throw good. Got to get it up to 20 because Tyler Hero doesn't miss free throws, so I don't have to knock on anything.
Tyler Hero got 17, 8 rebounds, 3 assists.
Triple-double watch.
3 turnovers.
Triple-double watch. Knocks down the third free throw.
Up 20 with just under 11 remaining.
Amen.
I did not think Miami was going to run away with this like this.
Yeah, no. After watching the first quarter, no. In second. Naismith in the corner, back out to Pritchard, guarded by Oladipo, takes it at him. Great take at Dedmon. Called a foul on Dwayne Dedmon, which I think he walled it, but hey, man. It is what it is. Pritchard at the line.
4-2.
Knocks it down. Great game from Pete Richard, though.
And Naismith.
Naismith didn't get much time, that's the only thing. Richard knocks down the second free throw, back down to 18 with 10:30 left. Tyler bringing it up the floor, gets it to Oladipo. Oladipo screened by Jimmy Butler. Back to Tyler Hero. Screened by Dwayne. Tyler taking it at Robert Williams, but dribbles the ball out of bounds. I think that was off of Robert Williams because Tyler Hero doesn't mess up.
I think he knows he screwed that one up. Gotta keep the gas down.
Oladipo guarding Jalen Brown. Called blocking. Tried to get a charge. PJ Tucker's coming back in the ball game, and so is Bam Adebayo. Going back to Grant Williams wired for no reason.
Smart as sweat.
It's been standing all game, man. Burning calories, getting steps in.
With his sprained foot.
It's a tough outfit. What do you rate that outfit?
Honestly, an 11.
Out of 10, I know.
That's a tough fit.
Ooh. Bam
I hate
Adebayo
to
tried
see
to
those
kill
plays.
Robert Williams by undercutting his legs on the lob.
I think he thought it was a shot, low key.
That could
That's
very
a-
possibly be flagrant one.
That was a horrible pass.
Are they going to review it?
That's so hard because, like,
It's an unnecessary.
just imagine you in that, though. Are you going to go, like, as if that's a lob? I would think
Yeah,
that's
it's gonna be.
a floater.
I think it's gonna be a flagrant one. It's like it's not. It's like
The intent doesn't
he
matter.
didn't. He didn't. Yeah, he didn't mean to do it. To him. He
Yeah.
thought it was a shot, but it's not. It's like in the eye of them, it's not a necessary play. It doesn't really go to the qualifications of the flagrant one. It might be technical. Flagrant ones hit him in the head, so we'll see. Tough play as long. Thank God Robert Williams is okay. I believe I saw him get up.
Yeah, I think he's good. That's just such Thank God he's already.
I think he realized right then, but he couldn't catch his balance. Kept going backwards. Yeah, really.
Like, look, he tries to find him to block out, and he's like, oh.
Yeah, and he falls over. I mean, yeah, they intend on him. Like, he's not trying to hurt him, but like, it's a tough play. Yeah, flagrant one on Bam Adebayo for that foul.
Look at Spo with the pen and paper.
He's never lost in any sort of conference finals. How do you feel about that?
He's gonna end up on a Mount Rushmore of coaches. I don't think that's far fetched either.
Robert Williams misses the first free throw.
Do you think that's
Yes.
good? Lonzo Mourning does not like the flagrant one call. If anybody cares.
Makes the second free throw. Yeah, Boston
17,
ball out on the side, down 17.
Just under 10 minutes remaining.
Hit a quick three here. Get going. Naismith, top of the key. Gets it to Robert Williams. Little flare screen for Jaylen Brown. Gets it to Pritchard for deep three. Misses Tyler Hero, triple double watch. Miami steal though. Never mind. Okay, it looked like a lot of stuff here, man.
That was just hustle.
Tyler got the ball, threw it in.
That was
Jump ball though. That's what it ended up in. That's all you gotta know. I don't know. It's Bam and somebody. Jaylen Brown. Bam and Jaylen Brown. 8 seconds on the shot clock. It's Bam and Robert Williams. I don't. Bam and Robert Williams. Jump. Robert Williams gets the tip. Pritchard going at Tyler Heroes. Badass step back. Knocks it down. 14-point lead. Might have a game on it.
rough under the hoop.
Technical foul on somebody.
Tees
Double technical foul.
between Max and Grant Williams. Grant Williams flops.
Coming back down the floor, Tyler Hero. Boston is already in the penalty. Tyler Hero takes it off of the Tucker screen and one? No, that was well before the shot. Bam sent the
foul.
pin in
Is that by
screen.
Grant Williams?
Uh,
Check-in
I don't know.
timing.
Yeah, no, it's that because they called it an and one on the floor.
Oh, they
I
did?
think so. It looked like he said and one. I could be wrong. It's very close to stepping out. He might have stepped out.
Kept his heel up. Actually, he might have been rising up and he called the foul.
You gotta release it.
Where do you keep your feet in?
Yeah, you gotta release it, I believe, before the foul.
Grant Williams low-key is being reckless today.
That's a little bit of a flop there, dude. You wanna complain about the other end?
Flop.
Hey man,
Count it.
no. Side out for Miami Heat. Tyler Hero going to take it out of bounds, and he's going to end up with 3 this possession. I guarantee it. I will put money on it. Never mind, Max Strus is taking. No, that's on the other side. Boy, oh boy. Tyler inbounds to Bam Adebayo.
Into a split.
What did I say? Ooh.
Rims out.
Misses the 3. Tries to get the charge, but gets the block. That's not a good thing for the Miami Heat, as
Too many
Boston is
fouls.
going to go to the line now.
Fouling for the Heat has been hurting them early.
First shot from Jaylen Brown is
He's having a rough day from the foul line. It's basically splitting every time.
The second shot from the foul line from Jaylen Brown. He's having a rough day in general. Is also no good. And Miami tips it out of bounds. Strus tried to grab the ball from PJ Tucker and tipped it out of bounds. So Boston gets the ball back with 9 minutes remaining. Down 14. Jaylen Brown tries to redeem himself, and he does with a little pin down curl in the baseline out of bounds. 12-point lead for the Heat. Tyler bringing it down the floor. Gets it into Bam. A little zoom action for Strusy. Taking it to the rim, dribbling it back out.
Steve Nash.
Gets it to Oladipo with a floater. Misses. Tips it around. Boston gets it though. Pritchard dribbling up the floor, no numbers, but he's going to take it at Oladipo, cutting Grant Williams. Gets the foul on the pass. That's going to be 2 for Grant Williams. And him and Bam Adebayo are on the floor, writhing in pain.
Bam got checked in the ribs. I think Grant Williams was like head first.
Yeah, he kind of forced that pass in there, but got the foul out of it. Kind of landed on the ball too.
So that's probably
could
going
have
to
been
kill
air.
him. Besides
Yeah,
the net
definitely
hit.
took the air out of him landing on the ball. But Bam got destroyed in the ribs. 5 fouls on Grant Williams. That's big. 2 shots here though could get it down to 10. With 8:20 left. First free throw from Grant Williams is good. Down to 11. Jimmy
Jimmy's
Butler is
back
back
in
in the game. Second free throw.
He's good. 10-point game. 8:20 remaining.
Tyler Hero bringing it up the floor, pressured by Peyton Pritchard. 10-0 run for Boston to start the quarter. Tipped out of
Miami
bounds by
timeout.
Pritchard. Oh, timeout. Tipped out of bounds. Oh man, how you feeling?
Miami just needs to stop fouling. When they're not fouling, they're playing good defense. They're flying around, doing what they do. But offensively, need to just get a good one. Slow it down. Let the ball move. Let some guys move. I think getting a post up would be awesome. But we'll see what happens. I think I trust Spo going and trying to get him a good look. And maybe he goes to like Max Strus on an ATO, trying to free him up, get him a good look. But Boston also has an opportunity to go into this timeout, gather themselves. They've been a little reckless defensively also, like in terms of just being over aggressive. I think the moment's kind of getting to them, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, Boston has a chance here. They got into a comfortable spot right now. Just gotta keep doing what they're doing. Forcing fouls. And getting to the rim. But playing defense also. Do you think a T-Rex can swim like that, man?
I didn't even see it.
That's what threw me off there for a second. I'm gonna say no. I don't think
I
it's
don't
you
think
actually
it's
swim.
good swim.
I'd be scared. Something that big swimming at you.
So far in this game, like, who's been like the X factor for you? The player that like stood out the most? Either side.
I mean, Pritchard and Naismith for Boston both have had huge impacts. And then for Miami, first half it was Tyler Hero, second half it was Gabe Vincent with those big men, and PJ Tucker too. Second half, mainly defensively there and on the offensive glass for PJ Tucker, and then in those late clock shots for Gabe Vincent in the third quarter. But yeah, those two.
I would go. I think Gabe Vincent's been awesome. I think Naismith has been that guy for Boston, just bringing the energy, trying to fill the void that Marcus Smart is leaving, not being out there. Just hustling, trying to make winning plays. He hasn't played a ton, but his minutes have been awesome for Boston. Anybody that's on, hit up the chat, give us something to talk about.
Mavs in 6.
Mavs in 6. No, I have Mavs in 7.
Game is back on. Just look at Jimmy's eyes, man.
He's locked in.
Dude, when the series goes to Boston.
Now that's when it's gonna get real, I think. Like real. He's so efficient.
It's all from the foul line. Jimmy gets the screen from PJ Tucker, go screen.
Trying to hump Pritchard.
Yeah, taking it at Tatum though. That could help from Grant Williams fading mid-range, knocks it down. Jimmy Butler deep to fading over Jason Tatum late in the shot clock. Tatum gets the ball, gets the screen, switch with Bam.
Starters for no. Almost all the starters are back on the
And a
floor.
bucket from Tatum on a little miscommunication for Miami. 9-point lead for Miami. Vincent bringing it down. Gets back up to Jimmy Butler, handoff back to Vincent. Flip
They're
screen.
putting Pritchard into action.
Kick out to PJ Tucker. Knocks down a big three. Getting
In
back
the
up to
corner.
12.
In his spot.
Pritchard with Jimmy Butler on him now. Gets it to Jaylen Brown with Vincent on him for 3.
Jab,
We
way
are
to stay on
trading
balance.
threes now in halfway through this fourth quarter. Back to a 9-point lead. Jimmy Butler bringing the ball down. Jason Tatum guarding.
Getting Pritchard in action.
Don't switch.
A lot of two-man action.
They're showing with Pritchard, hand off to Strus for 3, trading threes. That is 5 threes back and forth. Boston coming back down. Probably just go look for a 3. Kick out to Grant Williams.
Way to close out.
Steps on the line, going back to Miami. Good defense from Max Strus there. Jimmy Butler bringing the ball down. Trying to get Pritchard. They're just showing. Handoff. Nope. Fakes the handoff to Strus. Gets it into Bam. Bam's going to take it at Robert Williams. They call a foul. Strus, man.
I think Robert Williams' knee. Something happened, I think. That is deep.
Got his feet down.
Locked. Oh no, another break. Oh,
Another
boy.
break, 6 minutes remaining. Just some explosive offense by both teams right there.
Yeah. Can't wait to explosive sleep in my bed in 5 minutes.
Oh, man.
Hey man, it's been a long day.
Oh, tell me about it.
Sorry for the down energy today, boys.
But hey, we're here. It's clutch time. What do you want to see Boston go to?
Driving kicks. They've been getting open threes off driving kicks. They've been attacking a little, switches a little bit, but right now, kind of get a zoom action probably for Tatum coming off, get downhill. If you get to the rim, get a layup, or if not, get Grant Williams or Pritchard in the corner for a three.
I would probably say the same thing, but I'm going to change up a little bit and say Boston does circa Brooklyn, try to get Tatum off of a pin down, get him an elbow touch, allow him to work with space to create for himself with Pritchard's strong side, and put probably Grant Williams in the corner, put Jaylen Brown at the 45, and just allow him to work with some space.
Straight up.
Miami, keep working that two-man action. Attack Pritchard. Put him in action as much as you could. Because they're going to switch at some point, or they're going to show for too long, and that's when you can make a play. Four faithful.
Amen. 3. But yeah, thank you to all you guys checking in on our second stream. Probably a little bit worse than the first one. A little low on energy today in the second half so far. But hey, we're trying to get better at these, trying to improve. Get our channel to a nice spot. So if you're watching right now live or in video form, check out the Klay Thompson video that Jacob dropped today. Breaking down his 2022 playoffs, what he's doing well, what he's improved on. Very good video from this man to my right. But
Did you
get
watch
back to the
it?
game? Yes. Oh, trust me.
Oh, I know you didn't watch.
Man, it's been a busy day. Don't blame me.
Miami's dominating the second half. Wow. ESPN's pulling up stats. 50 to 30. Out shooting them, out rebounding them.
Bam Adebayo to the line. Grant Williams does not come back out after. Robert Williams does not come back out after that injury timeout. Hopefully he is okay for the rest of the series. 6 minutes left in this quarter. Bam makes the first free throw. Make it 13-point lead. Yeah, he's just getting stretched out. Looks like it was just a cramp. Kyle Lowry chilling on the bench. Bam with the second free throw.
He'll be huge if he can come back 100%.
Misses the second free throw. 13-point lead. Boston bringing the ball down.
With games
Derek
played so
White.
well.
Gets
Iverson.
the ball, gets it to Tatum. Driving on PJ Tucker. Great defense from PJ Tucker. Bam. Double with PJ. Gets it into Tice. Bunch of hands swiping at the ball with Daniel Tice. And not a jump ball, but they call it jump ball. It will be between Tice and
Tyson.
Adebayo.
Look
Great
at that
defense
help
from
side.
Miami.
Jimmy made a great play right there. They're coming in from behind, making a play on the ball.
Like, they never tied up.
No.
I
I think they're just like preventing something before it happens.
Bam wins the tip, but Tice gets it back, misses short. Jaylen Brown tries to get it, but misses. Heat running. Jimmy pull up, misses long. Jaylen Brown gets it back, running up the floor.
Up 13 with just under 5.5 left.
Jaylen Brown taking it at Vincent. They call a foul.
Before he even shot the ball, I think that was on the floor.
Oh boy. 13-point game, 5:20 remaining. Jaylen Brown at the foul line.
Sacramento Kings have serious interest in Shaden Sharp.
Boston, Jimmy Butler kind of settled there. I think that would have been a nice time to pull back. Find something in the half court, run some time.
You're up 13, you could kind of put that out, like put it kind of away there. Now you're down 11. You're still in a really good spot even with that. That's a good shot though for Jimmy in rhythm. Bringing it down, gets past Tatum, brings it back out. Gets the switch on Pritchard now finally. Gonna take it at him, try to put this game away. Puts him in the post spin, knocks it down.
Rises up over. That was a really tough shot.
13-point lead for Miami, 4:55 remaining.
Way to be on to rise up and elevate high on your jumper.
Jaylen Brown taking it downhill, gets it to Tatum in the corner. Great block from Jimmy Butler on the 3-point attempt. Jimmy is locked in this game, has been this whole second half and really the whole first half also.
The entire playoffs.
That's great. Great block from Jimmy Butler. Gabe Vincent on Pritchard.
Way to get over.
Good lob to
Tough finish with the weak hand. Tough finish. Way to tap that in, have great touch.
Gabe Vincent bringing the ball up the floor, Derek White guarding him.
Look at that ball pressure that we talked about. That's high level ball pressure.
Jimmy now has Derek White.
Come on, Strus.
Gotta take it at Derek White. Gets the foul. Going to the line for 2 more. Jimmy Butler is about down to 40 piece.
Up 11, 4:16 remaining.
Jimmy Butler outscored the Celtics 17-14 in the third quarter. Jimmy Butler, first free throw. He's good. They believe he has 36 right now. They were searching for that Pritchard mismatch this whole
That
quarter.
elevation on that shot.
They said something. Jimmy with the second free throw is good. Miami up 13, 4:16 remaining. Pritchard bringing the ball up the floor, taking that game. Vincent pulls it back, gets a wide open 3, misses. PJ Tucker cleans up the glass. Jimmy bringing it back down. Tatum guarding. Tries to get the Pritchard mismatch again. Gets it again. Taking it at him.
JT loads the gap.
Gets it to Vincent in the corner. Misses long. Pritchard gets the rebound.
Pushes,
it up
throws
the
it
floor
ahead.
to Derek White. Gets the Tice. Handoff with Jaylen Brown. Pulls up. Knocks down the 3.
Tough 3 off the handoff. 10-point game.
lead.
Tough
Jimmy
3
coming
over
down.
the test. Timeout.
Timeout.
3.5 left. Miami's up 10, calling the timeout. I think Miami just tries to get Jimmy in action again. Get him in a spot to create. I think defensively, they need to just
stay
do
solid.
what they're doing.
You're messing up too many matchups right now. You're miscommunicating on ball screens. It's too much simple stuff. Like they thought it was over. I feel like and just kind of messing up simple things right now. What do you think?
I don't think as much of it is I don't think it's as much about miscommunications as it is just like easing up. You know, just like not going full throttle right now, knowing that you're up. And it's a tough spot to be in when you're up double digits like this, and you're about. You gotta keep going, keep chugging. Don't slow down or take anything away from what you're already doing. So.
I mean, I feel like they got it. They're up 10 with 3 minutes left, but you never know if they get a stop here and get an open three, knock it down, 7-point lead with 3 minutes left. Very
So
good
there's
spot
too much
there.
time left to ease up. See what they go to the Pritchard.
Don't switch though.
They
Don't
stay
show.
home.
Struce with a tough three. Knocks it down. Struce with a deep three. Finding his rhythm late in this game. Jaylen Brown bringing the ball down the floor. Timeout.
Miami, Boston timeout. Boston's probably just going in this huddle needing a bucket and then trying to fully figure out things defensively. You know, you're going in this timeout to drop a play to get a bucket.
It's a tough shot from Struce. It's a deep three. Is that late shot clock or is...
Yeah, that was late. Boston's probably gonna just drop what they've been, get some of it. Actually, they did go to an AI.
Yeah, they're just doing
and then
different.
invert it.
They're doing different ways. They're doing a lot of different ways to get
Maybe they attack Struce. Go Struce again.
They haven't done that all quarter though. It's the thing.
Excuse me. Coming out of the timeout, maybe go to that again. Go to something to free up. Maybe you go to Brown, honestly, because he did make 2 buckets. 2 of your last 3 buckets that were him. Get him a touch. Get him maybe in an ISO with Gabe Vincent switched onto him. Just so that he has the size advantage to rise up. So we'll see what they go to. Out of the timeout, they're in a box. Oh no, they're in a 3. No, they went box alignment for Slob. Brown popped out into a Brown Tatum ball screen. Elevator set for Pritchard. Free up Tatum in the high cross, and then ISO. Way to
Brown
load
open
the
in the
strong
corner,
side.
Brown knocks down a big three, makes it a 10-point lead, 3 minutes left. 2:59.
Nice action.
Yeah.
That elevator action is really nice.
Jimmy gets the ball.
Tatum
It's
is
the pressure matchup. Oh no, they don't.
They're staying home. They're just going under and staying home.
Still taking it at Tatum. Spin, post spin, knocks it down. Jimmy Butler is cooking right now. 12-point lead for Miami. Pritchard runs it up the floor, gets it to Jaylen Brown. Blocking foul, going to the line
Wow.
for 2.
I'm surprised about that one. What do you do? Oh my
Wow.
God, that turnaround. Jimmy Butler, man. He is that guy.
39. Gotta get 40. I said it.
And this has been a team effort.
He scored 40.
I know, but it's so many guys. I think Struce has 11. You got Gabe Vincent 15.
I would say I was not expecting it to be 114, 103 right now. I was expecting it to be 103, 90. It was a 10-point game.
Yeah. I would be expecting minus 10 points for each team from what they're at. With 2 minutes left, that's...
Getting the ball to Jimmy. Trying to get the Pritchard matchup again. Get the trap now. Gets it over to Strus. One more to PJ. Wide open three. Misses.
That was a good hustle by Tice to get out there and contest it. Hands up.
2 minutes left. Brown gets to the rim. Tatum on top of the key. Misses. Good defense from Jimmy Butler to alter the 3-point attempt. Gets the ball. Brown on him now. Looking for the Pritchard matchup. Dump off to
Good
Bam.
movement on the porch.
6 seconds. Bam's going to take it one-on-one in the post against Brown. Post fade. Misses long. Tice gets the ball. Min 30 left.
Pritchard with the tough one.
pulls- Oh, Pritchard knocks it down. Makes it a 7-point game. Gabe Vincent has the ball. With Derek White on him. They call a foul. That is not what they wanted to do. They pulled. They had the bench there waiting. And they pulled them. It's a 7-point game with a minute 25 left. They really have the bench ready.
Sorry about it, son. That's a tough three. A way to get your feet down, Pritchard.
Gabe Vincent makes the first.
He's really good off the bounce at creating his own shot, especially from deep. Get on balance, elevate.
Vincent makes the second.
Pritchard bringing it up the floor. Gets a switch with Jimmy.
Taking it at Jimmy. Gets taking the ball away on top on his jump shot.
You got like little brother right there.
Jimmy needs to get his 40 piece. Because he only has 39 currently.
1 minute remaining.
Looking for the Pritchard matchup.
Jimmy
Taking it in
attacking.
the post. And kick out to Jimmy for 3. Oh, misses the 3. Could get it to a 6-point game here though. And Tatum's taking it to the rim. Misses long. Strus dribbling it up the floor. Gets it up to Jimmy. And gets his 40 piece. Miami up 11, and it's looking like Miami is going to take an early 1-0 lead in this series. As Pritchard misses a 3, and
Max
Strus gets the
rebound.
rebound. Vincent running it up the floor, and
That's game.
Boston secedes. Is that the word?
No.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But,
That's it.
what did they do well? You happy?
Miami,
Quick
the second half was awesome. Great defensive connectivity, great defensive energy, way to fly around, make plays. Going into game 2, I want to see more Bam in the offense. I want to see more playing off of Bam, letting Jimmy not have to do so much. And defensively, I want to see next game just that same ball pressure, great job on the help side, awesome gap activity, just doing what made them successful all year. And for Boston going into game 2, you got to really look at that first half, see how you got paint touches, try to continue to replicate those paint touches and paint points, because paint's going to win this series moving forward. So if Boston's able to figure out how to do that consistently, I think that will be huge in them potentially winning the series and potentially winning the NBA Finals. Defensively, they need to do better and be more consistent at the point. Being good at the ball, being up into the ball, pressuring the ball is what made them successful early in the game. And I think that that's the thing that could really turn this series for them, where they don't have to worry as much about the help side. Like, they don't have to worry much about the gap. They're getting a lot of solid defenders doing a really high-level job. So those, I think, are like my, without rewatching the game, like just immediate takeaways for future.
But yeah.
You got anything?
No, I think that's going to do it from us
Yeah.
here at the household.
Thank you guys for tuning in. If you did, please watch the YouTube videos, listen to the podcast wherever you listen to your podcasts, and we'll be coming to you later this week with more content. Hope you guys enjoy the games, And yeah, thanks for tuning in. We will catch you guys in the next anything. See ya.